Ayonwale Taiwo, David Oshilaja, those are the first names I'm seeing on YouTube, on Facebook. Oh, àwọn èèyàn ti wà lórí YouTube, okay. Aruna, Mompi, Ruth, Kids Something House, Ruth Babatunde, Tutuola Ahmed. Kí ló ń ṣe ìwọ kìíní tó ń dúró láàrin? Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Ó dàgbọ́n kan ń ṣe àwọn network àwọn kìíní ilé ni. Good afternoon. Omasan Karen, how are you? Tola Biri, how are you? Alaji Oshuolale, how are you? My Bombay. Mercy, how are you from YouTube? Oh, you missed my song. So I'm playing it today because it's Friday. Oh yeah, enjoy it before we start. Princess, Shalafia and you. Tutuola, you are back on Facebook. I just saw you. Likita, how are you? On YouTube. I just saw you on Facebook, on YouTube. You are back to Facebook again. Omotola already, how are you? Ẹ̀yin ará TikTok, mo kàn rí join you. Hi, say hi. Hi guys, everyone, hi. Only don't stop. Egg homie, how are you, Philip? Lola Matters. Grace Mojubola, I see you. Ayodele, I just said, I will not call familiar names today. I will call the names I've not been calling. Felicia Bidemi. I'm not sure I called that name before. Any other TikTok? What's one? I'm just seeing joining. Orin àkọwọlé náà rèé. I won't call. Thank you, B.I. Bombay. Ọlá yín náà ni. I will not call the names of people I've been calling before. Nofisat Shonibare. I'm not sure I've called that name before. I will protest. And you will not allow me to see other people's names. I will not call your name. I will not call your name. I will call the names of people I don't call before. Evelyn, Eno, those are names I've not called before. How are you, Jerry? How are you? Happy Friday. Oluwatoyin Abegunde, I've not called that name before. Any familiar names? Hello, Sempe. All you familiar names, go sit down today. I no go call your name. Esther, how are you, Jerry? Ayo Bamishe. I've called your name before very well. I will not call those familiar names today. You people should go and sit down. I will not call your name. I will not call your name. There's another name I almost called. I will not call your name. Ismail Adio, how are you, Jerry? I should call your name on TikTok. What's the name? Gifts. How are you? I will not call familiar names. They should go and sit down today. Omola Yoduro Toyi. You go and change your name. Tawashitu, I will call your name. Oba Matthew, I will call your name. Which name is that again that I'm seeing? Amushan Imosu, I will call your name. Bisi Sodiq, I will call your name. I will not call those familiar names. So if you come and say Ekara Aunty Aduni, I will not call your name. I will call the names of people that I don't call before. Oba Matthew, how are you, Jere? Which name is this one? I am waving like Daddy Freeze. And you familiar spirit, I will not call your name. Thank you, Jere. You know you are familiar spirit. All right, guys. Tutuola, you are back on TikTok again. Anywhere you go, anywhere I go, you follow. Kilo de ta ló ní sad face. Who has that sad face? Kilo de, why are you sad? Who has that sad face? Why are you sad? What's going on with you? No sad face, so nothing where they come. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń bọ̀ nílẹ̀, tó ń bọ̀ lókè tí ilẹ̀ ò gbà. Somebody should tell me the Yoruba. Uncle C, how are you? Good afternoon, Gary. Diamond at Roses, I will greet you. Yeah, I will not call. There is one Yetunde, I will not call your name. Laya Anjola, I will call your name. Good afternoon, Gary. Gift, I don't call your name. So you're all welcome. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining me. I'm your host, Aunty Aduni, and the rename of the page is Real Talk with Aunty Aduni. So my subscribers on YouTube, thanks for subscribing. I can see we are growing on YouTube. A TikTok for following, thank you for the follow. For Emmy Roaders, I greet you. I will not greet all those familiar spirits today. So hello Sempe, all of you familiar spirits, no greeting. I suspend your greeting till next time. So welcome and thanks for joining me. Afolabi, I see you, Jere, on TikTok. Kidnapper, okay? Don't kidnap me, yo. Don't kidnap me, yo. I see somebody's name as kidnapper. Don't kidnap me, yo. Thank you. Welcome for joining me. Thanks for joining. Thank you for the follow. You're all welcome. What if you give me 1 million star? I will not call your name. I said all familiar spirit today, your names are suspended. Make with the watch. Let me see other people. You know they let me see other people. After the show, some people now say, Aunty Aduni, we go, they greet you, you know they answer. Honestly, to be candid, I don't get to see all the names. You know, that's the real truth. You are first timer here. Oluwakemi, thank you. Thanks for joining us. You see, when you join, when I'm doing show, when I start, it is not all the name I get to see. So don't think I do it purposely. I'm just joking this afternoon. It is not as if I see all the names, you know. But of course, some names are very, very familiar that I will catch it fast. PBO, now so no say me na be familiar spirit. I get them plenty. If I see the name, there was somebody that slid into my WhatsApp and was chatting me up, and that person said, "You know me very well." I said, "I'm sorry, I don't know it." Immediately that person mentioned, I know your name very well. I told him, I said, that name, I don't know that name since I begin to do this show. That name is so familiar. There are some people I don't know. I may not see your face, but I know your name. So to all the familiar spirits, I am giving you joint greeting this morning. Now joint greeting I give you, and I say happy Friday, happy weekend. You are a first timer too. Thank you. You're welcome. To all my first timer on this page, I welcome you. But maybe you are just getting to see my show. Today's show, you go there okay with it. My subsequent show, if you are a church goer or you love your pastor too much, or you are too religious, you will not like me. So I'm giving you heads up. But today's show, you go enjoy today's show because I'm talking on relationship and I'm talking using I'm using this guy Portable as our case study today. Please love and like and share. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Facebook, why are you locking us up? What's going on? We are supposed to be more than this on Facebook. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Let me check here. So I say welcome and thanks for joining me. A video has been trending since yesterday. Portable and the wife and one of the woman. All the familiar spirit, I dey sing a greeting, no. I dey greet you. Auntie Anike Adegoke, mo kí yín. I hardly mention your name, so I greet you. Greet yourself. I no go mention name. Oh yeah, greet yourself. Somebody say, let me greet myself. Greet yourself. All right, guys, you're welcome. Please kindly help me to share and love. And let's talk some things to ourselves this morning, especially to parents and girl child. You know, yesterday I did a video on it, and I said I was not going to speak English because I was being sentimental, and the thing hits me one kind because of the king that is involved, that Portable they mention. Now the king of the state where I come from. So the thing pepper me enter body. As Portable they mention that king, they rob am him. Say the person wey king, he don't carry wa. Him be the king where they carry wa the person. I said, Portable, you no get respect, so you know. But now Portable released another video again this morning. After I did that show yesterday, somebody called me and said, Auntie, that lady, they have started contributing money for her again. Oh. I said again, have they given her money before? She said yes. That there was a time Portable, Gist Lover donated, raise some funds for the girl. You guys will not let me concentrate with all this your joke. Somebody said, how are you, Odubia? He's greeting himself. Odubia, oh yeah, I greet you. Dry Smoke, how are you? You are on TikTok. Dry Smoke is on TikTok. Greet yourself. Again, concentrate, please. Don't distract me, please. Again, concentrate. Let me concentrate, please. I'm too playful. So when I see something that will make me laugh, I will laugh. This is me. And I'm trying to be as real as possible. Okay, it's a live show. I am not a broadcaster. I am not doing this broadcasting to be too serious. So allow me, please. Even though I want to be serious, sometimes you don't make me to be serious. Ẹkùn àgbo Portable fẹ́ já nílùú Ọ̀yọ́. Yorùbá dẹ̀ ló máa dùn pẹ̀lú show yẹn, but I go try. You are back on Facebook again. Honorable Igbi Henry is here. How are you, my darling Honorable Igbi? I greet you. So make we listen to Portable. Today na Friday. Friday cruise. Now we won't do this evening, this afternoon. No stress. No be pastor talk. Make pastor sit down for now. There is nothing new we are talking about pastor. Okay? So make them sit down for now. Anybody who won't lose himself or pastor, make him lose himself. I just got a call this morning, this afternoon. In fact, before I started the show, like 10 minutes ago, another victim of pastor and very serious case. I want to get the details, then I'll bring it out to you maybe tomorrow or later today. No, I'm not from Ondo, but I got married. My late husband is from Ondo, so all my children are Ondo. So I'll be Ondo wife before. So I'm not from Ondo. My parents are originally from Oyo State. So we are from Oyo State, not from Ondo, but I got married to an Ondo man. Dammy will soon go on vacation with the money they contributed for her. Anyway, so the story goes that what is it called? Portable has been dating one of the Alaafin Oyo king, one of the very prominent, though the man is late. The man is late now. The lady left Kabiyesi before the man. Bye. So the lady started dating Portable. She started dating Portable and things fell apart between them. And Portable came out. They say we should not say thank you. I don't say thank you. So Portable came out and was saying some things about the lady, that the lady emptied his house, packed all the things he bought for her, and left. Even the shop he opened for her. So yesterday I did a show that the way Portable was rubbishing Alaafin was not good. Let Portable face the girl. And somebody called me and said, this lady, they've been donating money for her. I said, really? He said they don't donate another money. Nigerians, people that need help are there. You are not giving them money. You are giving girls who don't want to work. You are giving them money. Are you encouraging nonsense and rubbish? Eh? They say Gist Lover wants to raise fund for this girl. What did she do with the money? What did she do with the money? She mo get here, yeah. What did she do with the money? Kí ló ṣe pẹ̀lú owó yẹn? Now, to yesterday, because she's having issues with Portable again, you started raising money for her again. You are not asking questions. That the first money they donated for her, what did she do with it? Now, Portable now did another video today. That video is loaded. Hate Portable for all you like. Honestly, I am now on the side of Portable, and I will tell you why. You guys will not ask questions. You love just wasting money. A young lady, small girl, if we at our age, we are still hustling, we are still struggling to survive without depending on a man. What is wrong with that kind of a girl? She has hand, she has leg, she's healthy. You are donating for her. Emma kwa she danu. Emma kwa no danu. The first money that Gist Lover raised for her, what did she do with the money? And they said the money was plenty. At the end of the day, they said she abused Gist Lover. You guys just like to put money where it will not, it doesn't have meaning. Are you encouraging nonsense or what? Now, Portable now released another video. I want us to listen to that video. Even though the video is funny, but the video is very, very making sense to me. Somebody said, Gist Lover know they carry last inside issues like this. Did she not go to school or learn a trade? God bless you. I'm not sure that girl is up to 30. I'm not sure. You see how we are encouraging nonsense? Portable bought ticket for her to come back to Nigeria from Qatar. Okay, if Portable ask her to come back to Nigeria, for what? Portable that is married to how many women will now buy ticket for you and say, come to Nigeria, you self come pack load. Come go back to Nigeria. To go and do what? To be sleeping and waking up. Abi? To be sleeping and waking. And Portable will give you, because I saw the shop, Portable said she opened for her. I say, is that a shop? The shop is actually beside the house. So be any o ṣiṣẹ́ ni. Kokonji ko boss the next house and go and sit down there. Why are we encouraging nonsense among these people? She's in her 30s. I'm sure, probably early 30s, Abi. That should be early 30s. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ video, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí Portable sọ. Ẹni gbẹ́dìyẹ òtòṣì lọ́rọ̀ Portable, ó gbé ta láròyè. You girls, you would think you are smart. I love what Portable is doing to that girl. I love it, Baje. You think you are smart to just chop a man and run away. Abi? Ó gba ẹni tó ju tiẹ̀ lọ pàdé ni. You will chop men. You don't want to marry them. You don't want to have anything to do with them. They are not somebody you want to stay with. You know the situation of the man. You know he has many wives. You know, say, no, she can't be in late 30s. That's a lie. That's a lie. That girl cannot be in late 30s. She's in early 30s. That girl cannot be in late 30s. Oh, yeah.
Ó fi wọnú àwọn ìyálé ẹ̀ débi pé mo á bá fà ó ní à bàtà àwọn ìyálé òun bá lọ
know what she's doing. Shengbo. No, she polygamy. Olóbùṣọ́.
Because they are not proud of you. Palace. Ọba kọlọ́ọ̀bà ń ká ọ polygamy. Ẹ̀yin bá sì bí bó ṣe ṣe polygamy ìyẹn polygamy bó ṣe ṣe polygamy lọ́dọ̀ ọba ìyẹn Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ débi pé ilé yẹn dùn ní ìgbà tó kó bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń ṣí ṣẹlẹ̀ tó wọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lóyún burúkú ó wọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ìwéré ṣẹlẹ̀ ìwọ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gba àwọn ẹ̀fọ́ ẹ̀dí ẹ lọ rálẹ́wọ̀n ó ní kọ́ máa lọ lù wọ́n ni báwùsà ni bọ́ẹ̀fọ́ ẹ̀dí ẹ̀ padà dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún ọba lèmi ọ̀gbẹ́ni ìyá wèrè dání. Ó sáwọ́ Lẹ́kí ọmọ wa dógó Lẹ́kí gbogbo àwọn olówó Lẹ́kí lọ́dọ̀. Olórí burúkú ó kẹrù ó kó jẹnẹrétọ̀ ìwọ aláṣọ.
Remember yesterday when I was doing the show, I said when she was leaving Portable, when she was leaving that house yesterday or 2 days ago, whichever day she packed the things. You can't hear me? Sorry, on YouTube, can you hear me? Somebody said we can't hear you. I'm not a sir, I'm a woman. Or you are talking to somebody else. Nisuru, I was saying yesterday that you don't want to marry a man again. This guy has been rubbishing you. That is the one feeding you. Is the one clothing you. Is the one doing everything for you. As a woman, who have confidence in herself. As a woman who has self-esteem and pride, self-pride. There is something a woman should have. That thing is called self-pride. The self-pride will let you face some things and say no and put your feet down. A man has been giving you names, calling you all sorts of names. And yeah, he has been boasting how he's the one feeding you, that without him you cannot survive. You now want to leave his house. You now pack his stuff. If you are somebody with pride, you will carry only your bag, your clothes. Ó wá fẹ́ kúrò. You empty the house. If she could carry chairs, she would have carried chairs too. But because the chairs are heavy, and I'm sure she's rushing, kí ló ń jẹ́ Portable má bá òun níbẹ̀. She will have taken those chairs too. But she was scared of Portable meeting her while she's packing the load. So she packed the things she could carry easily. Why did she carry all the things this guy is mentioning? Why did she carry it? A woman with self-pride that a man has been rubbishing will carry only her bag, her clothing, her necessary things, and carry it and leave what that man has. That is how a woman tó bá dára ẹ̀ lójú ṣe ń ṣe. After all, when you left Aláàfin, there is a place you were living. You have friends, you have family. At least you move in temporarily with your family, your parents, pending when you will sort yourself out. Òun ni Portable sọ yìí. He said he carried the generator. Ó ní kí ló kó wá? What did you bring into the marriage? Òtútù fan. Any sùúrù. Somebody said she was selling a natural soap in a natural shop or soap, or what are you trying to say? The handwork was selling a natural shop. Nisuru Portable in Qatar. If she has something doing in Qatar to wà profitable, why did she leave Qatar to go and follow somebody that is already married, that everybody knows who he is. Kí ló lọ bá fún? Kí ló lọ bá fún? Okay, she was selling stuff in Qatar. Why can't she transfer the same business to Nigeria and be selling? She was selling stuff in Qatar. Why did she wait for Portable to be the one to rent apartment for her? Even rent a shop. Ilé Portable ló gbà, shop Portable ló gbà. So what did she do herself for herself? And you say she has a business in Qatar. Irú business wo? Irú business wo? Now, only issues. Immediately she has issues. Already, they have started contributing money for her. Inside social media already. And you say she's self-sufficient. No, she's not. She's not. Portable is a poor man. Really? Portable is a poor man. Portable is a poor man. Okay. Kí ló ń wá dọ́dọ̀ poor man? Kí ni Dammy lọ ṣe lọ́dọ̀ poor man? And for 2 years, for two good years, was it not 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago that they are doing love in Tokyo together? Ìjàlódé lórí dòwe. Portable is a poor man. Then why did she go to a poor man's place to go and meet a poor man? Kí ló lọ ṣe lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀? Kí ló lọ ṣe níbẹ̀? Aláàfin tó kó mọ́rọ̀ ló du èmi. Òun àti Portable kan jọ búra wọn dáadáa. Kan jọ yẹ̀yẹ́ ara wọn. Àjànàkú akéwì ti ṣe wì fún wọn. Portable should keep his mouth off Aláàfin. Because the girl was not with Aláàfin again when he was to marry her, when he started dating her. There are so many things this Portable said in that video. You are not looking at that angle. Àwọn obìnrin, some of these ladies, they know how to collect money from men. Oh, they ní fẹ́ jókòó tì wọ́n. Portable is a poor man, and she was with Portable for 2 years. Kí ló ń ṣe pẹ̀lú? What is she doing with a poor man? How did she get entangled with a poor man? The same lady that they contributed for, immediately she left Aláàfin. The same sentiment she came to stay on social media. Tó ògùn ẹ̀ bá mú ẹ̀yìn kò mú gbogbo everybody. They raised money for her the first time. Kí ló fi owó yẹn ṣe? Yesterday they started raising money for her again. Kí ló fi owó tó kọ́kọ́ raise fún ṣe? Somebody that was in a king's palace. That name alone, that I was once married to a king, she must have had some connections with some people. That name alone is supposed to lift her. Tó bá jẹ́ nítorí àwọn ọmọ tó mọ̀ nǹkan ṣe. Connections lásán. Sometimes it's not even money you need. All you need sometimes is connections. Who and who you know to start selling products. I love what Portable did though. Fún eléyìí. Fún this particular one. The only thing I don't like there is the way he's mentioning Aláàfin in that issue. Ẹ mowó gbà ẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ẹni tó bá mowó dàgbà ó máa mọ kódò.
Ìkọ̀ òtútọ́ nù lé yẹn. O lè kọ́ látàn. Bíbí. Olófo. Kádómọ̀. Ó ti ń tọrọ owó, wọ́n ti ń tọrọ owó fún, wọ́n ti ń dáwó fún. Wọ́n ṣe dáwó fún. Nígbà Aláàfin jọ sí olórí burúkú.
Ṣé ti gbọ́?
Jísù ọba bẹ́ẹ̀ tọrọ owó gbà yẹn.
Ṣé ti gbọ́?
Ọgbẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ Qatar.
Ṣé ti gbọ́? The same way they contributed for her when she left Aláàfin. And I wonder why they had to. Ó lóhùn sá kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Aláàfin ni.
Àwọn kò lè lọ́dọ̀ Qatar. Nínú àwọn tọ́dọ̀ Qatar. Pípọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ London ni mo tó àṣírí ẹ̀ pé mi ni mò ń fẹ́ o. Ọ̀sẹ̀ ní passport wèrè fún padà láti embassy.
Wàá gba yìí Portable. Wàá gba yìí. Ẹni gbẹ́dìyà òtòṣì. Ó gbé ta láròyè. Those girls want to eat their cake and have it. You are with one man inside his house. is spending on you. Ó ń jẹun ẹ̀, ó ń mu omi ẹ̀ nínú ilé ẹ̀, òun ló ń bọ́ ẹ, ló gbanú ilé tó ń gbé. You are now trying to go to another man again. They don't do it like that. Any woman that wants to be, so that you can have your choice, you stay in your own house. You stay in your own house. You cannot be in a man's house, and he's spending on you, and you think you will be smart. So I love what is happening to this girl. I mean, to this girl and Portable. I love it. It is not every man. Portable is one man, you cannot chop his money and run away. It will disgrace you. She knows the kind of person Portable was. Kó tó lọ jam pẹ̀lú Portable. Kó tó lọ jam pẹ̀lú Portable. She can deceive every other person with her innocent look. Is she really innocent as she looks? That is the question we should be asking. Everybody is blaming Portable for talking too much. Apart from Portable being who he is, he spent on her. If he was not spending on her, the girl will not stay. I wish I can lay hold of that other video that I was talking about where they were doing love in Tokyo together. Something made her to be doing love in Tokyo with Portable. Or she was just doing love in Tokyo with him. And they put it out on social media there, where she was telling Portable, okay, some of you that are saying Portable used juju for her. She herself said if Portable should marry another woman after her, that she should be Portable last woman. In that video. I'm looking for that video. I can't find it. I saw it on Portable's page, but I can't find it there again. She was telling Portable, tó bá fẹ́ yàwó lé mi, mo máa pa ẹ́ dànù ni. Is it not something that will make a woman say that? It's one kind love, either money love or broadcast love. Something made her to say, Portable gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ yàwó lé mi o. Mi ò gba yàwó mọ́ o. Èmi ni last wife ẹ o. Tó bá fẹ́ yàwó, mo máa pa ẹ́ dànù ni. So kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wọn? That is the question we should be asking. If you are saying Portable is poor, why will somebody reasonable leave Qatar? Kò fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ tó ń ṣe Qatar, right? She wants to leave last Lee town, Lee kí lorúkọ ẹni yìí? Lee Twom, mò ń bọ̀ ní ìtìdè. She left Qatar for a poor man to go and join a poor man in Nigeria. Òun lórí òpè ńgbà yẹn. Na she no dey okay. How can you leave Qatar to go and meet a man that you said is poor and go and sit down with him for good 2 years? And for that good 2 years, kí ló ń ṣe? Iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe? Iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe? Láyé social media. Ó yá má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Sàṣù ló ń dún ẹ. Gbàgbé mọ̀ pé ẹni tó ń dún ló fẹ́ sponsor ẹ̀. Lónìí àgbáyé Sàṣù ti ń dún ẹ̀ gànú ò lè wá London mọ́ o. Bóyá gbà tí mi ń do mountain bóyá ó lè padà lọ o. Ó lọ máa dún pẹ́ o.
Ọmọ kọ́ mọ.
Ṣáàdòṣì ló ń ṣe. Mo dì í mọ́lẹ̀ ni. Mo fa agbára dì mọ́lẹ̀. Nǹkan tí mo ní mo fi dì mọ́lẹ̀. Mo fowó mi dì mọ́lẹ̀. Mo forúkọ mi dì mọ́lẹ̀. Ó wá ń jọ lánú ọlá mi. Bíbí ire kò ṣeé fo.
Somebody said, Portable said she used juju. What Portable meant here is that he used money and a name. And of course, we know some ladies are suckers for fame. Èmi ni mo fẹ́ Portable. Portable ló fẹ́ mi. I am one of his wife. Kíní kan. Portable like mi. Kò lè ṣe kíní kan. Her confidence is so much. Ó tún lọ bá ìyàwó Portable láti lọ confront ẹ̀. Ìyàwó tó wà ní ilé Bẹ́wàjì.
Olófo. Ó làbọ̀ ẹdú kó olóyún kó má fi bímọ. Kò yẹ kó pa. Sórí bàdá bá dún ẹ pa ni. Èmi kan lẹ́rìí. Mondo.
Portable is very smart. Portable say for good 2 years, belle no gree come. Himself go come think, say, this lady where they spend money for, this one no one get pikin o. All Portable needs from this lady, for all these ladies where they bench up and down, It's just one child. He knows that once he has one child from, they have one child from for him. Òun ti mark wọn for life nìyẹn. Ó ti mark here for life. And the lady too knows. So these are two game players. The lady wanted to play game and use Portable. Portable self come dey smart. Say, go dey carry you like this for so long. Belle no gree come. For good 2 years. Miscarriage all the time. People Portable self come think say, something is not right. You know what caused their fight? The lady was on social media. On social media. On one of the, I think TikTok. In the middle of the night. Na im Portable catch am there. Now the thing will cause their fight be that. She can collect Portable money, but she doesn't want to get pregnant. And Portable no self no say, woman wey no born for person is not yet your property. She can go anytime. Portable needed a child from her. Just one. If you can stand par with one child, that is all he needs. Ìwọ tó bá ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ ọkùnrin, ó deserve àti bímọ fún. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, if you dey collect a man money, you need to give him one child. Kí tiẹ̀ má bá gbé, like they say in Yoruba. Ká má bá ṣàṣe dànù. Portable ò fẹ́ ṣàṣe dànù ni. He doesn't want to just spend. And the woman one day will say, I don't want to do again. So Portable have every justification to be ranting. That is his own way of doing so, his own way. The girl knows that was his way before she went for him. Immediately they started, she saw everything. She stayed put. You cannot be staying in a man's house. The man is paying your bills and you think you will act anyhow. No. You cannot. As long as you are inside his house. He doesn't want you in the middle of the night on social media. And let us get it straight. You see this social media? Ile Olosho is still kind of. Social media is Ile Olosho. Take it or leave it. You will see many men roaming in the middle of the night. What are they looking for? They are looking for a girlfriend. You see many ladies roaming in the middle of the night. What are they looking for? They are looking for a man friend. Where go they pay their bills? Ile Olosho is social media. So Portable knows what he's doing. Àìmọye obìnrin tó ti mú balẹ̀ lórí social media. Àìmọye táwọn ọkùnrin tó jẹ́ wípé they don't want to have anything serious. They just want to catch fun. And they are catching it without going to hotel. Ile Olosho ni. So Portable like, I don't want you on social media. And this kind of unholy hour. Ìwọ obìnrin ìyàwó ilé kí ló ń wá lórí social media níwò yìí. He has every right. He's the one paying the bills. He's the one in charge. In as much as you have agreed. Ipe ọkọ mi ni ẹ o. Either ó forúkà sí ẹ lọ́wọ́ kò forúkà sí ẹ lọ́wọ́. Ẹjọ́ ń gbé. He comes into your house that he rented for you. Ó ti sọ pé I am accepting you as husband nìyẹn. If you don't want to that commitment with a man, you don't start collecting their money. Why are we not getting this thing? Obìnrin should go and work for their money. Go and work for your own money. Kò lè ní ẹnu ọ̀rọ̀. Not only ẹnu ọ̀rọ̀, you will live decently as a woman. That is if you are working legitimately, and there are some work that you cannot be clean as a woman. Especially those ones pé tí ọkùnrin ò bá tí bá wọn sùn wọn ò lè jẹun. I'm not talking about those ones. I'm not talking about those ones. And of course, all these town guys, they know all these ladies. Wọ́n mọ̀ wọ́n tán bá rí wọn pé those are part of our customers. They are part of our customers. They know them. Once they see them. So kí ni Portable ṣe? Portable ẹni sùúrù. There was even a place Portable was saying that this girl, when he saw her phone, ẹ jẹ́ kí n dá kíní ìpadà. Sorry. I want to start the video kí n gbọ́ bí tó ti ń sọ wípé the girl is involved with some musicians even while she was in Alaafin's house. Ìdọ̀tí àwọn ọmọ yìí pọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ tọ̀rọ̀ ẹ wá gbogbo yín bú Portable kí lẹ̀ ń bú Portable fún the only thing tí mo wà against l'Aláàfin tó ń drag pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
ìyẹn lọ́dọ̀ Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́.
ẹ máa gbọ́.
yẹn lé ọba kọlọ́ọ̀bà òun ká ọ kùnrin Dammy lókòló tó wọ palace.
How did she end up with Aláàfin? I will still come to Alaafin's case. I'm coming to that angle. Ṣé ń gbọ́ ṣe? Ṣé ń gbọ́ ṣe? Angle ya will still come there. Pé bàbá ti dàgbà. Bàbá is old. Ó yá.
Bọ̀wọ́ ní bàbá ló lọ ọmọ owó òun o. Ìlà èmi ni mò ń rán mọ́ skul ni mò ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ó fẹ́ palẹ̀ mi jẹ́ fẹ́ bọ̀nà mi já gbogbo àwọn gẹ́fọ̀dì ló ti lé dànù. Ó lé ìyàwó dànù ọlọ́run ní kí àwọn ìyàwó mi má lọ. Ó ṣe polygamy. Olórí burúkú olóbùsán. Àwọn òbí ẹ wọ́n máa ké fún ẹ báyìí ni because they are not proud of you. Ó ṣẹ̀sín lọ́dọ̀ ọba àkọ́kọ́. Ojú ẹsẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin bá ń sìn mí kùnrin Dammy ló kọ́ ló sówó palace. Ìyẹn lọ́dọ̀ Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́. Yẹn lé ọba kọlọ́ọ̀bà òun ká ọ kùnrin Dammy. Ẹ̀yin bá sì bí bó ṣe ṣe polygamy. Ìyẹn kùnrin Dammy bó ṣe ṣe polygamy lọ́dọ̀ ọba. Ìyẹn Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́. Débi pé ilé yẹn dùn ní ìgbà tó kú ọ̀bẹ ló ń ṣí ṣẹlẹ̀ tó wọ bẹ̀ olóyún burúkú. Ó wọ bẹ̀ ní ìwéré ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìwọ tẹ́gbọ̀n gba àwọn ọgbà ìfọ̀ ẹ̀dìyẹ lọ lọ́lẹ́wọ̀n. Ó ní kọ́ máa lọ lù wọ́n ni. Báwùsà ni bọ́ọ̀fọ̀ ẹ̀dìyẹ padà dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún. Ọba lèmi ọ̀gbẹ́ni ìyá wèrè dání. Ó sáwọ́ Lẹ́kí ọmọ wa dọ́kọ́ Lẹ́kí. Ó pa àwọn olówó Lẹ́kí lọ́dọ̀.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ ṣe?
Olórí burúkú. Ó kẹ́rù, ó kó jẹnẹrétọ̀. Ìwọ aláṣọ mẹ́ta, ìwọ kùnrin Dammy. Kí ló kó wá? Ó kó fáànù, ìyẹn fáànù mẹ́ta. Ẹ gbà mí, ẹ̀yin máa ń sìn mí olóyún burúkú lọ́mọ yẹn. Débi pé gbogbo dẹ́ẹ̀kì gbogbo nǹkan ó tún wá wọnú yàrá gbogbo àwọn ọ̀sẹ́ mi oríṣiríṣi.
Ibi tó ti sọ wípé ṣé mi ò gẹ́ẹ̀tì ibẹ̀ yẹn ni. Sorry. Ibi tó ti sọ wípé kí ni advert eléyìí ò ṣe fọwọ́ jù ni. I was looking for where he was saying wípé all Fuji musicians and agbèrò ni customer. Obìnrin tí ò bá ti lápá àṣẹ bó ṣe máa ń rí nìyẹn. So Portable never drag am as far as I'm concerned. Portable never drag am reach. Portable should drag am more. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Oh. Kí ni advert eléyìí ò kì í ṣe forward ní òkè? Kí Portable drag ẹ̀ sí kò tí drag ẹ̀ tó. Now, all you old men, is your turn. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin family Aláàfin níbo lẹ wà? Abẹ́ ráyé báyìí. Where are the Aláàfin people níbo lẹ wà? Yorùbá ló wù mí kí n fi sọ side bí yìí. Abẹ́ rí dọ̀tí. Abẹ́ rí dọ̀tí on the throne of Ọ̀yọ́ Aláàfin. One of the most respected throne in Yoruba land. Where are the families of Aláàfin? Where are the families of Ọ̀yọ́, the late Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́? Ẹ wo ìdọ̀tí. Look at the stain they have brought into that respected throne. People should call Portable to order. Portable can fight all his girlfriend all he likes, but they should try and talk to him. He should keep his mouth off that throne. And do we really blame him? I will blame the late Aláàfin, like I said. Blame the parents of that girl and blame Aláàfin. As old as Aláàfin was then, marrying his grandchildren age. Dammy is just like his grandchild. And that is why I look at some men where I will say a man can marry anybody at any age. You heard what Portable said. Portable said, the girl said Baba was too old to undo them. And that was why some of them are having boyfriends outside. Imagine. Maybe what they told us is that when King, nobody they do kerewa on King's wife. In Yoruba land, one on bá yín báyàwó sùn nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Abẹ́rẹ́ ayé yín báyìí. A rò wípé wọ́n sọ pé ọba ló ba lórí ohun gbogbo ni. Ta ló ní redhead, ìwọ tó ní redhead yẹn tí n bá ṣe tán. I will do justice to you. Sórí yín ò burú, mo ní kẹ́ yé ju redhead sórí comment mi. Àmì sórí page mi. Aláàfin, Ọ̀yọ́ Aláàfin, ẹ pè Dammy, ẹ pè àwọn òbí Dammy, or kẹ́ denounce ẹ denounce nobody should relate her. Onídọ̀tí ni. She's not the only one that was young that married the Aláàfin. She's not the only one. Why is it that our own case is different? She was the one that left the throne. Left the palace the last time. Among other women that left. And the next thing, they were raising money for her on social media. An ex-queen is a big slap on that throne. Ìtìjú gbà, ìtìjú ńlá, ìdọ̀tí ni fún ààfin. Even till now. She was not the only one. And she was not the only young girl they married that left. Why is our own case different? Why is our own case different? Kí ló wá dé ọ̀dọ̀ Portable? She knows Portable for somebody that his mouth does not have control. Ẹnu Portable ever ní control rí now. Ó mọ̀ pé ẹnu Portable ní control. So what did she go to do in Portable's place? It just shows the kind of girl she is. Fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń ṣàánú ẹ̀. Somebody said she could be giving her parents returns. Ó yẹ kó wọ́n bá ṣe máa checkmate àtòun àti Portable to take Aláàfin off what the nonsense going on between them. It's all okay tán bá fẹ́ fẹ́ra wọn mọ́. It's all okay. Gbogbo nǹkan tán bá yọ ṣe pọ̀ kán sọ síta. But they should take Aláàfin out of this nonsense. Imagine wípé Aláàfin ò lè ṣe mọ́. Aláàfin agbára Aláàfin. Of course. This is why I look at some men, old men, that will say they are going for younger ladies. Ẹ kàn máa ń tanra yín ni. Seriously, many of you are just deceiving yourself. And you go and carry a child that is young enough to be your daughter. And you think you are the only one that will be doing it. Generation gap is even they will be there. How will that kind of a girl relate with Kábíyèsí? How will she relate with Kábíyèsí? It is not like olden days. In the days of old, where Ojududu, we are in the era where the girl child today is not the same of girl child of yesterday. The girl child that we have today, their eyes open, brighter than halogen. Brighter than halogen. Their leg is too fast. Their hand wants to count money even before they wake up. Ẹ̀kọ́ lélẹ́yìí. Irú ẹ̀ wá ní Kábíyèsí wá rí. So even if they give Kábíyèsí and say, Kábíyèsí, oh, we are giving you a wife. When Kábíyèsí was alive, why can't he say no? I'm done. I don't want another wife in the house. Kí ni kábíyèsí fẹ́ rú ọmọ yẹn fún? Tó ń fẹ́ age-mate ni àwọn ọmọ yẹn. People were saying it then when kábíyèsí was marrying these girls. People were complaining. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà in charge of throne. Aláàfin àti ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. This is a big lesson. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin afọbajẹ. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin olóyè tẹ́ wà láàfin. Ẹ̀kọ́ ni eléyìí because gbogbo yín lẹ máa ń tẹ́wọ́ gbà ìyàwó fún wọn tó bá gbà wọn ìyàwó yìí dé. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa bá wọn gbà ìyàwó. Kí ni kábíyèsí at that age nígbà yẹn? People were complaining. They were complaining seriously. That what is kábíyèsí doing with all these small girls? Wọ́n kó wọn jọ bí ìgbà tí wọ́n bá fi souvenir àtolé. Can you hear me on YouTube? Please let me know. Please, if you can hear me on YouTube, let me know. If I don't say call me, don't call me. If I want to do calling show, I will let you know. Please. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Somebody tried to call and interrupted the show. That's what I'm asking. All right. Look at the stain. People were complaining then that kábíyèsí, what do you want to do with all these young girls? Ẹja ọmọ yẹn yìí gbóná. They are still young. They are still very no sane man should even go for somebody that young. Kí lẹ fẹ́ fi wọ́n ṣe? Àfi tẹ́ bá jẹ́ pedo. It's only a pedo that will, and that's people were complaining that time. They were warning kábíyèsí that all these girls, they are too young for you to keep in the palace. All those girls ran away from the palace. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin afọbajẹ. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin afọbajẹ ìlú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Abẹ́ráyé yín ní títì. Ẹ wo ìdọ̀tí. Lórí ní orí àga Aláàfin. Ó wàjà kò wàjà. Aláàfin. Ẹ máa wo ìdọ̀tí. Kábíyèsí ò lè ṣe mọ́. Kábíyèsí agbára wọn ò lè mọ́. Ta ni ó mọ̀ pé at that age, even though at that time, wà á rí bàbá pé wọ́n fò sókè. Wọ́n ṣe jumping. Kò sẹ́ni tí ó mọ̀ wípé jumping yẹn lásán ni, irọ́ lásán ni. When it get to a certain stage, ìwọ̀nba lọkùnrin lè náwó kẹyẹ tanra yín, àfi tó bá fẹ́ tètè kú dànù. When it get to a certain stage, ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin ẹ̀ kì í fẹ́ accept pé dàgbà, that's your problem. Ẹ fẹ́ accept. Look at the kind of nonsense coming out from Portable's mouth. Tí ó bá ń ṣe pé àrífín àti pé bàbá gan fara wọn wọ́lẹ̀ by going for such girls. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ bàbá ẹ máa kú news o. That's all I can say. Wọ́n ní bàbá yín at a stage wọ́n kàn gbóbìnrin sílé ni àwọn Fuji musician àtàwọn agbèrò are the one doing the work for bàbá. Yepa. Na so e dey be. Na so e dey be. Anybody wey go marry pikin mate, na im pikin mate go dey help am do the work, and the man will be feeling like this. I am the husband. That is my wife. That is my wife. Meanwhile, the wife, na another person dey do the work. I am the husband lórí irọ́. I am the husband lórí irọ́. I am the husband by mouth. Meanwhile, the down, na another person they do they do service. I am the husband, I am the husband. You guys, many of these girls, they just marry you because you are available. They marry you because you have the money. They don't marry you for love. They marry you because you can pay their bills. And that is what this girl has done to Portable too. The same thing she did to Alaafin. After, when they were giving her to Alaafin, she can as well run away at that time. Why didn't she run away? But she stayed. And for some of you that will come and use Nendunwoko as an example, Regina did not stay with Nendunwoko because of love. She stayed with Nendunwoko because her mother said, look, oh, now this one go help us out of poverty. Oh, still stay there. She stayed there. She has a one guy she was dating that time. She stayed there because Nendunwoko get correct money. And you stop deceiving yourself. Now compare it. Somebody said, honestly, those who know the going on in the palace will pity the women. Most of the Oloris were conscripted to the affair with no route of chance to escape, as children must endure till the end. Kabiyesi may not meet some for years. Or possible, just like those ones that went to marry Ooni of Ife too. I always think of it, pé ọjọ́ wo ló kó máa kàn wọ́n. Yeah, for those ones that will be number 7, number 8. Even single person we no get husband, we get boyfriend, they do kerewa pass them. They get attention pass them. It's all about the name. It's all about the connection. It's all about the money. It's all about the fame. Inside, are they truly happy? Or maybe the ones that have 6-month schedule, God bless you. Maybe the one that will have opportunity that can make their way. Some of them, now people where they around the man, go they do the work. That is why you find that a rich man, now the driver, sometimes they carry with the wife. No vex yo. If the thing hits you, it relates to your story. Emma binu o. Adetutu kini mo ṣe? Ṣé mo parọ́ ni? I lie. Ṣé I lie? When you go to number 7, number 5, number 4 in a man's house, it's either you know have your way of doing some things. It's either you have your way of satisfying yourself, because the man cannot go around easily. Because the man self no go one pie. It's not that easy. But because men, they are glutton when it comes to issue of women. That is why a man will leave a woman. Ọkọ mi. Thank God, pa ọmọ ti dàgbàlagbà, mo ti wà carried away. That is why a man will carry a woman. Police is coming. Oh yeah, let me stop here. Because I know some men will not like what I am saying, but it's the truth. A woman will know her way. A woman will be say cannot hold body. She go come wait for you. Maybe until once a month. Once a month, let me call you. Once a month. Once a month. Now you go be at home. And you think say that once a month. Or somebody you are very much older than, where her blood is still very, very active. Especially at this dispensation. Remember in the olden days, then they cut a woman something common so that her body no go dey gbek fuke. But this dispensation, nobody they cut woman something again. Nobody they call girl child things again. So their body is not the same thing as the body of olden days women. Go and ask. The body of younger girls of today, younger ladies, is not the same as the body of older women. Older women, then they circumcise us. The circumcision, it helped my generation to some extent. But you see the young generation, that circumcision wey dem no dey do again is part of the reason why a lot of things is happening now. Take it or leave it. Edo Uchebe, orí ẹ burú ni. Orí ẹ burú ni. Ẹni sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ n block here with that silly question. Bye. Orí ẹ ló mo ti block ẹ má worry. A man that there is for every man, except you want to lie. As you are aging, your strength is reducing. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ fi kún. No, I don't want that kind of joke. I don't want that kind of joke. We are talking generally. Okay. Somebody sent me a message. Pé kí n má sọ̀rọ̀ Sacom yẹn pé is Facebook kò like. I mean, social media does not allow it. Thank you. I've seen it. I won't mention it again. I've checked it. I've seen your message. I won't mention it again. Their body is not the same. The younger generation is not the same. That something helped in those days. Apart from that, discipline day, girl child no open eyes and all that. Any man wey wan give himself trouble, wey no wan rest for him old age, na him go say, at this my age, you are about 50 something going to 60. You can't say na 30 something pikin. Na him you want. Ole ni any. Because by the time you are getting to, let's say you are 55, right? And you now go for a lady of 30. That is what some of you want. You now go for a lady of 30. In another 15 years, you will be 70. The lady will be 50. And that 50, she is still like at her peak. At 70, tell me how many something you won't do. At that stage, all you want to do at that stage is even to carry your newspaper and be reading. Is to be carrying newspaper and be reading. All you want to do at that time is to just waka jeje. But at that stage of that lady's life, she's seeing her friends. Ned will be more than 70. Ned will be more than 70 by that time. By that time, this Ned Nwoko that you mentioned, his own case will now be like the case of that Okoya man. Abi, you won't tell me say Okoya still dey kere Washade? Eje ma tanra yin. You will tell me say na Okoya dey kere Washade? Memphis, you go dey use am caress the surface. That surface at that time when you dey take am caress, it cannot satisfy the woman. Ino buruku le nda si lábẹ́. Imagine seeing the something at that age. A woman at that age, and that man at that age. Woman never tire. She dey at her prime. Man don't tire. You won't come say, "Boy, you want to do something." And you know, say this Viagra. It's not for it's not for everybody. You go and get high blood pressure, you go use am. Orun re àti gbé bàbá rele. Àti gbé bàbá rele. Àti gbé bàbá rele. Ngo bá lọ lo nǹkan tí ó yẹ kó lò. Wá bá ya sọdá sọ́run. Àwọn tí ó yẹ kán bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n á ya máa bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe. Torí ẹ máa ń kọjá àyè yín. Ẹ máa ń kọjá àyè yín, ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin. instead of you manage what you have. Kẹjọ dọjọ́ alẹ́, kẹjọ dọjọ́ ogbó. Ẹ̀dà nǹkan rú. Ìgbé tó bá yá, you will say something must kill a man. Something must kill a man. Wọ́n fi ṣe yín kẹ́ máa ṣáájú obìnrin lọ ni. Èwo ni something must kill a man. Women no wan die. Now you wan pa. Something must kill a man. At that stage, ó wá wá di ọjọ́ alẹ́ tí gbogbo body ti sọ̀kalẹ̀. Ẹ̀pọ̀n ti di, ó ti dàbí kí ló ń pè, puff tó dry. Ẹ má bínú. Àwọn ọkùnrin máa bínú, ẹ jẹ́ máa lọ. Let me go. At that stage, where we say you are supposed to do jeje láyé gbà. Go with your wife. That is not that her body is not still looking for something. Tára tiẹ̀ náà ti balẹ̀. Kẹ́ ṣọlidé, kẹjọ ní nice time, kẹjọ jókòó, kẹ́ reminisce. Generation gap ò sí ńbẹ̀. You can remember. Do you remember this song in 19 kiniko? Oh yes, I was in school that time. I remember the song. But you go ask somebody. The lady, you say, she's asking you, Papa, I want to see whatever she they call you. Daddy, you remember this song? Daddy will be like, I know they sing that song. I was too old when they released that song. Who sang the song? Who sang the song? K1 say Baba no go die unless to buy darúgbó. Kò ṣe lọ fọ́mọ kékeré. K1 got ti lẹ̀. Ẹ má tanra yín. K1 don lẹ̀. The K1 of ayé àtijọ́ is not the K1 you are seeing now. K1 wo ni Baba no go die unless to buy darúgbó. Ẹ lọ bí tí ò bá ti lẹ̀. K1 ti lẹ̀. K1 go lè ṣeré kéré wọn. Ṣẹ́ni tó ti ṣe kíní kí wọ́n porúkọ ẹ̀. Surgery bí ẹ̀mélòó kan pẹ̀lú kíní. Baba no go die unless to buy darúgbó kọ́. Ẹyẹ kan máa tanra wọn. Ẹyẹ kan máa tanra wọn. Wọ́n bá tanra wọn tán kan jẹ́ agbọ́. Òun ló dáfá fún irú ọmọ yẹn sí Aláàfin. That small girl fún Aláàfin. The girl say Baba was not doing anything. How they now became pregnant is what I don't even know. I always think of that. Pé ṣé Baba dó àwọn ọmọ yìí lóyún ni àbí báwo náà ṣe lóyún. K1 ti sẹ́ńpẹ̀. K1 ayé àtijọ́. Àwọn yẹn wọ́n nu ẹni àwọ̀. Àwọn yẹn ti gentle. Kò sí nǹkan. Àwọn gọ́mọ̀ kan bó ṣe wà yẹn go K1 go fẹ́ kú bó ṣe wà yẹn. He don't want pie. He wants to enjoy his labor. Ṣebí all of us were thinking pé òun àti if it's K1 of those days, him and with all the wahala he has with Ropo of recent, if I don't send Ropo packing, he think say if he send Ropo packing again, where he won't start from again, he go carry another woman, the one where he go carry, make it not be saying that one go gag in neck inside house. Oh ya farabalẹ̀. If not before, all of us were thinking òun àti Ropo they will scatter. They are still together. Over the stage ọkùnrin ara ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ balẹ̀. Ọkùnrin tí ò bá fẹ́ kọjú alẹ́ òun rí yamayama. Ó ya farabalẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Ropo. Pé eléyìí go ìgbọ́ràn sóhun lẹ́nu. Tó bá lóbìnrin tó if you have a woman that tó ń gbọ́ràn sí ẹ lẹ́nu, you don't know what you have. Tí ò gbọ́ ẹ lẹ́nu. Ropo is a gentle girl. We know Ropo self. Really, she's a calm lady. So K1 of those days. K1 of those days. I ti send the Ropo packing. But gentle. But some gay gule man, we don't even get plenty. Okay, somebody said, Doris said, in those days it was the ritual that kept them from promiscuity, not the circumcision. Today, religion and civilization changed the African practice. 40, 30 years ago, we had so many of our women doing home and abroad. Last, speaking, we no go well. But it wasn't this bad though. It wasn't this bad. I think the economy too is playing a very vital role in what is going on. The economy, the way economy is bad, people are finding life difficult is another thing. But trust me, there are so many ladies, despite how difficult life is, who won't pie on top, main door at an age. You know, there are so many ladies that despite the situation, the economy and everything, they are still decent. You know, but many Let's not deceive ourselves. Moral is going down. It's really declining among ourselves, especially among the younger generation. And they don't know that all these things will boomerang later. They don't know. They are thinking because they are doing it, they can go scot-free. Some will not put it on social media. They think it is covered. It is not covered. Whatever you sow, you will reap one day. And I always say, never compare your life to a life of a man. As a lady, men can do some things and get away with it. As a woman, you cannot afford to. You know why? I have seen cases of girls that we grew up with. May I not talk too much. That we went to school with. That I know when we were young. That, you know, they lived this careless life. Today, it came back. What you think you are doing and you think it's in my past can come back and haunt you. And haunt your future. Everything, moral is declining seriously among our people. It's declining seriously. And it's going to affect, I was discussing with somebody yesterday. Hey, the person is here, I will not mention her name. We were discussing yesterday. And that person said, Auntie Aduni, you worry what? I said, well, he said, you know, I don't want my children to marry Nigerian people. I said, why? When she gave me reason, I agree with her. Brother, mi mo rí message yín o, mo wà on live o, tẹ́ bá ń wò mí o. Mo rí message yín, so I'm acknowledging, má dá yín lóhùn tí n bá ṣe tán. When children are feeding parents, how can they be corrected? God bless you, son of God. Those are part of the things that is making things decline. Some parents, my age group, they don't tire, they don't want to work again. They are expecting children to be feeding them. You know, this is our culture where we think once we have children, they get to a certain stage, those children should start taking over our expenses. Is one of the reasons. There is nothing stopping a woman of 60, 65 still working. We see them here. I was here at one office 2 days ago. The woman that attended to me was almost 70. Almost 70. She's still working. In fact, she was a worker in training. I had to see. She said, please, they are training me. I just started this work. And I said, how old are you? She told me her age. I said, wow. She said, they are training me, so you have to be patient with me. They are teaching me how to do it, and I'm using you as a case. I said, no problem. She's almost 70. But in our own culture, we are expecting the children to still come and start feeding. We think once we get to a certain age, you will see some women, they are not even old yet. They don't want to work again. The burden, the pressure we give ourselves as a people in our community is one of the reasons we are getting to where we are. I know some women, when I was in Nigeria, I would look at them. When I was in the farm, I would see small children come and hustle in the farm. And I would say, where is your parents? They would say, my parents, my mother, me. They are there, especially those people that will call their parents, me wa nle. I say, me wa nle. Kini me mommy en ṣe. Me wa nle wọ́n ṣe nǹkankan. Wọ́n ṣe nǹkankan. Wọ́n sùn wọ́n jí. Ṣé mommy ló ní kí wọ́n máa ṣiṣẹ́? A ní àṣà jẹun. So owó tí n bá ti make, máa mú lọ ilé fún mẹ́yìn mi, wọ́n á fi ṣe bẹ̀. I will say, wow. The money you will make, you take to your parents. How old are you? I'm talking about children 9 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, 13, 14 years old. That means their parents are in their 30s. Most times, less than 40. And the parents are at home doing nothing. And these are the people, if you are not careful, you better monitor your children very well before they will go and fall in love with one child. And these are the people that people will get married to. And they get married all because of money. Money is their drive for everything. They will tell you the poverty they experience, they don't want to experience it again. And they don't care any tomba along the way. But here, we have elderly people, Toyin Shishe, Toyin Jade. As I'm talking, my mother is still going to shop. She's in her 70s, late 70. Àti sọ̀rọ̀ títí. She's still going to shop as I'm speaking. Wọ́n láwọn ò lè jókòó lé. And she no dey ask anybody for anything. If you give her, fine. If you don't give her, she no worry. Ara wọn làwa ti mú. So a parent, now imagine all these younger children, àwọn young ladies yìí that are now depending on men. How is the future going to be in our community? A man, I mean a parent, tí ò fi iṣẹ́ kọ́ rẹ̀. Irú àwọn younger ladies yìí that think it has to be a man that will fend for you. Nǹkan tó what they use us to train, if you train àwa làwa dàgbà dé. Irú àwọn sìn, we don't. My mother made me to not to be collecting money from man. No, ó dẹ̀ mọ́ mi lára dì sí. I don't know how to ask for money. I don't know. If you don't give me, I will not ask. If you give me, if it is too much, I will say it is too much. Don't fi kọ́ mi ni. Àtẹ́lẹ̀ ọwọ́ ọ̀yàn ni ò gbọ́dọ̀ tọ̀yàn jẹ. Ẹ wá kó àwọn ọmọ jọ. Ẹ kọ́ wọn bó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́. Nígbà tí ìyá ò bá ṣiṣẹ́, tó jẹ́ bàbá nìkan tó rí tó ń bá jáde lọ. Ìmí gan bàbá gan ò ní ṣiṣẹ́. Bàbá lọ tó wẹ̀. Wọ́n á máa bára wọn sùn. Báwo la yé àwọn ọmọ ṣe fẹ́ rí? Báwo ni ayé àwọn ọmọ ṣe fẹ́ rí? And that is why, honestly, that me and my sister that said, that my sister that we had discussion with yesterday said, I'm scared of my children marrying from Nigerian family. He said because yes, all these people have their own problem too. But their own problem is not that one family will be depending on somebody and be putting pressures on them, expecting them to do more than enough. Putting pressure. Àwa joyè olówó kan láàrin family. Àwa joyè olówó kan láàrin family. Up to bí ṣe ń sọ yìí. Okay, today is Friday. My mother doesn't go to shop on Friday. Monday to Thursday, she's there. On Saturday, she's there. She will not go on Sunday. Fridays and Sunday, she will not go. When I say, kílẹ̀ ń rí tà gan, kílẹ̀ àwọn nǹkan tó ń rà. She said, àwọn customer mi yìí wọ́n aláìjà. Mo lè pè wọ́n sì kẹ́ máa gbọ́. Irú ẹ̀ nísìn, she won't go. But other days, she will be there. Now I tell her, say, you no go, you know the rest. I say, kílẹ̀ tún tajà fún. Wọ́n ní ṣé kí n máa disturb yín ni. I say, aláìjà, disturb wa báwo? Tẹ́ bá need nǹkan kan kílẹ̀ tó wá lọ sí school fún. She said, don't worry. When I need something, I will let you guys know. Ìtẹ́ bá mú wá, màá gbà. Mi ìfẹ́ stress yín, kí ni yín ṣáà máa dùn bí tẹ́ wà. She didn't go to school, oh. This woman didn't go to school. But if you are looking for a very good woman, I got that gift from her. Very, very enterprising. There is no how a woman will be enterprising. Ọmọ ẹ̀ ò ní mú. And that is why I will tell men, young men, if you want to marry somebody, if you are making decision about marriage, watch the woman you are marrying. Number one, how intelligent she is. Because she is the one that will transfer the intelligence to your children. If you go and marry Olodo, be rest assured, your children will be Olodo. Be rest assured, one or two of your children will take that attribute from her. If you marry a woman who don't know how to work, how to take care of home, how to be, up and there, be rest assured, it will affect your children. Who a man marries is very, very important to his family. Let me tell you a story, and I'll be rounding up soon. There was this man. The man is late now. I think I've told the story once or twice, but let me just retell it for people who want to gbori. There was this man I used to know. He's late now. This is not story. This is what is said in our presence. Yes, and vice versa. God bless you. Even a woman too should be careful who she marries. You should be very careful as a man, as a woman. Thank you for correcting me there. You should be very, very careful. If you marry a man where we say in life, He doesn't know. Honestly, I have seen enough. Wọ́n ní nǹkan tí àgbàlagbà rí lórí ìjókòó tí ọmọdé bá gorí àjà kò lè rí. Experience of a lot of things that you will have seen. So let me tell you this story. Yes, intellect comes from parents. Mostly the mothers. You remember the mother is the one that the children relate with more. So now let me tell you this story. This man, one day we were all sitting as couples years ago. And this man said something. He said, the man was addressing the wife right in our presence. You know, some men, they don't know that some things you don't say it in public. They don't care who is sitting down. They will just open their mouth to wow. So we were sitting on that day as couple discussing and all that. And this man said, faced the wife and said, you know what? He was addressing the wife. He said, sorry, boy. I know, say, if I buy everything where I get, everything no go get, everything go scatter. Me and my late husband then now look at ourselves and say, we kept quiet. The lady was not like, she was not addressing the husband. Orí ò pé pọ́rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn. Ó ti ẹ̀wọ̀n pọ́rọ̀ kan lè yàn sọ níta. Kí ló mean by pé gbogbo nǹkan tó bá fi sílẹ̀ máa dàrú? Kíní kan. Ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ kú ni? We were just like, as in zip. Because we felt that was too much. Coming from a man to the wife, especially in the public, that is a sign of disrespect. So both of us just like pretended we were busy. We didn't hear what was going on. So both of them started exchanging words in our presence there. Lo and behold, honestly, as the man predicted, everything the man left. I was asking about the woman, like, was it last month from somebody? They say, I said, really? I now told somebody that, the man said this thing when he was alive. He said, I don't trust you. In case anything happens to me, I'm not sure you can take care of what I'm going to leave. And, we thought the guy was just opening mouths. And unfortunately, it played out the way he said it. I think he passed away like 14 years ago or so, or 15 years ago. He left. I don't want to mention what he left for the wife. I learned that thing has been closed down. I said, wow. I said, that was a gold mine. For a man to leave that kind of something for a woman that has head. Owó gidi fóbìnrin torí ẹ̀ bá pé, that the children will even grow up to inherit. They said she has closed it down. I said, wow. I said, and the man said it. We thought the man was just talking too much. We thought the man was just talking too much. That day he was saying that thing. I was shocked. I was shocked. That is how, and such men or such women that, you need, everyone needs a drive. Everyone needs a push. God help you. God help your children. If they are to marry or you marry, you now marry somebody that is lackadaisical. Somebody that is a... Lijok, I don't want to mention what he left. I'm trying to protect their privacy, so I'm not going to mention it. Sorry. And you marry somebody that doesn't have that push, that will push you to attain, push you to greatness. Sometimes we need that encouragement. There are times you want to do something and you just feel, can I do it? Can I really? And somebody will say, no, I'm here for you. Do this. I will support you. Oh yeah, do this. Encouraging you or reminding you and all that. Those are the kind of push. Or somebody that is, I'm not giving hints. I'm not giving hints. It's not real estate. I won't mention it. Whatever name you want to call it, call it. I won't mention. I'm fine, Tiffany. You're welcome. We are almost done. You know, when you get mingled with somebody, a lot of destinies has been truncated, not because of prayer, not because they don't go to church, not because they don't go to mosque, not because they are from rich family, but they mingle with people who truncated their destiny. And there are people that came from humble background because they met a partner who can drive them, who can be like a force behind them or beside them. It all depends on where you want to put it. I would prefer somebody by the side, walking the walk. Okay? So you meet somebody like that, at the end of the day, you are from humble background, but because both of you have this passion and something, you are able to achieve, and people will be like, wow. So whoever you mingle with, especially as a partner, can either make or destroy you. I prefer, yes, by the side. I prefer the partner by the side, walking, because if you say behind, somebody is going ahead too faster than the one behind. That one behind is not seeing what is going on in the front. And you see, there are some slogans that are outdated. Behind every successful man, there is a behind every successful man, there is a woman. No, beside, we are seeing it together. We are doing it together. We are working it together. We are planning it together. Behind cannot see what is going on in the front. Behind cannot know. Behind sees very little or nothing. Beside, holding each other, taking steps together, or else somebody will take a step that might be higher and both of them will fall yakata. But by the side, we are taking strides. Oh, our battery is going down. All right. Okay. So now let's go back to the moral decadence that is affecting our society now, where a mother of 40 years is expecting a child to start feeding her. A mother of 50 years is expecting a child to start feeding her. The child has not even started anything, or the pressure Ayome. Wait, oh, somebody sent me message now that popped up on my WhatsApp. The person said he's 34, too young for a 47-year-old man. 47 plus 47, 34, that's 13 years gap. I don't think that is too much. I don't think that is too much. Thank you, Emmanuel. I don't think that is too much. If the lady is matured, well-cultured, those are the things you look out for. She's well-trained. She's independent too. Never marry somebody that will dependent on you. Now, weak men, they marry women wey go dey dependent on them. And at them, they chop cane pass. You know how you go chop cane pass? When a woman depend on you 100%. After you don't do, you go do, use all your life. I have a saying that when marriage, let me not talk about marriage. When relationship, anything is going to happen in relationship. Now, both parties, somebody doesn't like me saying it, but it is the truth. In a relationship, even though nobody prays, when you are going into a relationship, you want relationship to break. You go into the relationship with good intentions. I'm seeing your message, yo. Let's finish Kasoro. Let me finish, then we can talk. At least I'm on Soros. You can call me, then we can talk. You are distracting me with your message that is popping up. So when What was I saying? I was trying to say something. You see, it distracting me. I was trying to say something. Somebody said spirit husband better pass portable. But the wife is managing it. And when you oníjẹkújẹ tán lọ fẹ́ torí owó no ní problem pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Okay, now I remember. I was trying to talk about when anything is going to, when you go into a relationship, you go with your good intentions. I'm not talking about people who go into a relationship for the purpose of love. You say once a man is 40, medically, he won't be that sex active. Not all men. Some are still very active, but most men, some men start declining at that age. You are right, but not all of them. There are exceptions. Most of them, even 50 plus, are still very good. There are men that are in their 60s that are good too, but there are not many. There are not many. What about 65 years old man to 40 years woman? That's 25 years in between. If they can manage themselves, if they are okay with it, I'm not in the place to tell anybody. I don't know the kind of woman she is, so I can't talk. You know, whatever we are saying, I always say wisdom is profitable. Okay? If they are okay with each other, and if the man is not going to lose a lot. You know, most mistakes some of men make is when they go for younger women, or most times most younger women, they want to please these women and they use all their resources. And I don't want to be talking about stories that are here, so it won't be like I'm, exposing people. They use their resources for all these ladies, and it will get to a stage and things are not working, and the man will feel used by the woman. If you feel used by a woman, that means you did too much. And that is just it. You did too much. Nobody should do too much in a relationship. That is my belief. Nobody should do too much. Everybody should do something. Be committed in every way. Okay, you guys want to call in. Auntie Bola wa nbi, ta ló rántí number tá ma fi ń pè o. Somebody, okay, bóyá kẹ́ call in gan kí n tiẹ̀ lè see me so that I can go too. Who wants to call in for me o? I mean, who has that number? I don't have it here. Níbo ni mo copy ẹ̀ sí? Hold on o. I don't know the number offhand. Oh yeah, ẹ call in, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ call in. So that we can, where is this number? Okay, the number is, what is my advice to Dammy? Kó lọ wá ṣẹ́ṣe. Kí Dammy lọ wá ṣẹ́ṣe, ọmọ ọ̀lẹ ni. Kó lọ wá ṣẹ́ṣe. Kó lọ fún rẹ̀ ní self-esteem. Or else, àwọn ọkùnrin máa gbé ṣeré, wọ́n máa gbé jùlẹ̀ ni. Bọ́ bí obìnrin, bí orí ọkùnrin ṣe kú rí, bí ọkùnrin, majority of ọkùnrin mi ṣe kú rí, tó jẹ́ wípé when they want to go for a woman, they think using money can hold a woman. Tó bá dé stage kan, orí wọn máa ń pé. You cannot use money to hold any woman. You see that money you are using to entice that woman, that money, she will crave it from somebody else again. Never ever use money to entice any woman. Never use money to entice any man. Okay, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ call in. The number is +1 240 3. Yes, Larry Agoro, you can call in. 240-351-9287. The number is +1 240-351-9287. If you want to call in. Oh yeah, you can call in now. Okay, Raymond, sorry about that. Never ever use money to entice any woman. In fact, I would say if you are toasting a woman, don't let her know how much you have. Let her see you for who you are, gone. And when you get into the relationship, be watchful. You know what I mean? Why I'm emphasizing on woman and man now is because the most women, most men, they use money to entice women. thinking that money can hold a woman. Money cannot hold any woman down. A woman who comes to you for money will look for money from another man because you cannot carry the bills. If a woman's motive is for money, it's only a matter of time. Somebody say make men to no go hook because you won't bench the likes of Dammy for free. That is another thing. One man hook gbẹ̀yìn náà ni nígbà tán bá ní jókòó jẹ́. Wọ́n wá lọ́kùnrin obìnrin kan ló fẹ́ dalé ayé àwọn rú. If you call, I miss your call, I will call you back. Wọ́n ti ń pè.
Hello?
Hello, sis. Are you trying to call to contribute to the discussion?
Yes, Auntie.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me off this one. Okay, no, just to contribute to Portable and the ladies' issue. In all fairness, it's just sad when I think of your empire and what is happening.
Yes, it's a big disgrace to that place.
It's a pity.
It's a stain.
I don't understand why the Alaafin will allow such a disgrace. You cannot hear this happen in Edo.
That's what I keep hearing. They said nobody dare do that in Edo.
Even if the woman left in disgrace, you cannot try it. Even if she left the Oba's palace in disgrace, you cannot try it with the Oba's ex-wife. Common that somebody suggested that he was coming to see Oba. See what they did to him. Common suggestion. He just suggested. He did not sleep in Benin that day now. Then imagine the whole Alaafin of Oyo.
Honestly,
is not small.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me?
Small. It's not a small. It's not small. I'm so ashamed. I'm ashamed for the Yoruba people. I'm ashamed for Nigeria. Imagine. It's a pity, Sha. That lady deserves for them to lie her.
They started contributing for her yesterday.
She deserves to be laid down in the sun.
Kọ́ fún ní ẹgbàá, kọ́ fin. Àtòun àtàwọn family ẹ̀. Kó family ẹ̀ bọ́ta.
It's a pity. I'm not sexist. I'm not. Yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad. It's a disgrace. I mean, this is royalty we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's royalty. So who does that? Who spits on the face of royalty? I mean, Portable is Portable. He has his class. He should stay there.
Yeah.
Who does that? It's sad. I can't believe even that woman that said she cannot allow her children marry Nigerians. I don't blame her.
I don't blame her. When she analyzed everything for me yesterday,
I don't blame her.
Or I want Portable, you know.
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her too.
Even me too.
Expectations, the expectations and everything and the pressure. Yes. It's too much.
Yes, I will not. Yes. Even me, I will not allow it. Plus the men, plus the woman, I will not allow it. It's not maybe one is being arrogant. It's just the reality when you see what is going on.
Among our people, yes.
Coming from our own side.
I was discussing with somebody earlier today, and the way family in-laws is another problem. Couple that just got married.
Those of us that have good in-laws, our in-laws, we should be grateful. Because if you know what happens in some Nigerian homes,
I know.
Hi.
Look at the case of this lady. Although this lady that was in Canada, the case of that Canada lady that refused to release her. Anything more.
Yes,
in-laws are part of the problem that got them to that stage.
The man is at fault. That story is so messy. I keep wondering what will make a mother treat. I don't know what that man would have done to her. But that woman is hard.
She's hard. She's very, very stubborn and
I think not to discard the man or the parents' grievances. I would really like to hear from her.
God bless you. I would love to hear from her. That made us those so strong-hearted.
I know that there's something that we hear that will make it, that will
justify what she has done.
But we need to just, at least, let's say, show a bit of empathy. That, okay, yes, so this happened, but you are fault, Sha.
Mm-hmm.
No, because what she did is, it's cruel. I don't want to call it heartless because she knows what she's doing, so she has a heart. It's just cruel. She was deliberately cruel. As a mother, as a sister, as a brother, that kind of thing should not happen to my family. How much more someone I don't know so
somebody
far
that
away.
we don't, yeah.
If it happened to her own brother, she won't that kind of person, she would not reach Nigeria. She would not reach the place since. Thinking about the kind of person she is, she will enter that place and cause wahala. It's sad. But
somebody said, really, the children of nowadays, you will dictate to them who to marry. Do you even know that the children of nowadays by themselves are saying, I don't want to marry people from Nigeria, especially the ones abroad? I won't go, sir.
They don't. Yes, they don't. They don't. This the situation we see these days is everybody should cut their coats according to the material that they have. It's sad. Auntie, thank you.
Thank you, sis.
Take care. All right, bye-bye.
Jude, wait till you see. Somebody say Portable is a Ashe dollar. Why Dammy is Ashewo? It's just, you know, Emi Obaba Dasoro. You know, they've been having their issues for so long. I don't talk about them per se. I only repost whatever is going on. But because of the way, and honestly, this lady, my sister that just left, said something. He said, you dare not try it with Edo people. You dare not try it with Benin people. Nigerian, Yoruba something, culture, we are, and rubbish, especially this traditional thing. Somebody said, what about your Oba in Benin who married to the same mother? Same mother or same sister from two mothers? Hold on. Same two sisters from same mother, you mean to say? Thank you, Jude, Jere. Love you too. Leave me alone. I'm not a pretender. But it's not, it's just a little. What's it back there? No, I don't show. I just needed to just take very little. Anyway, I'm living my life, reality, the true life. Nobody is dictating for me. Anyway, are you guys still calling or should we call it a day so I can go? How many minutes have we spent? We are almost 20 minutes, 1.5 minutes. I'll be 2 hours, eh? Almost 2 hours. Okay, somebody said mess can happen in any kingdom. We just need to truly respect our culture. They should call Portable to order. He should leave Alaafin out of what is going on. Okay? He should leave Alaafin out of what is going on between him and the lady. Oh, okay. So I want you to take place. Sorry, oh. I didn't know you've been calling. Shoot. If you call me, oh. How do I put it in speaker?
Hello?
Yeah, you are online. Sorry, I missed your call. Yeah, speaking. English. Thank you, princess. You were online? Okay. If I miss your call, I will call you back. Oh, so the problem we have is illiteracy. Yeah, you are on.
Yeah. This is my first time calling on your show. I'm
Thank
just concerned about this issue of Portable at Queen Dammy. First of all, Sherry left to me. I would say, see your mobile to ya ole.
Benny.
Yes. But
English, can you say it? English laughing song.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is, so this morning, right, there was a particular show I watched, right? Mm-hmm. So I tried to contribute on TikTok, and the woman was practically trying to get money, get people to contribute for her.
Again?
And I said, why are you people contributing? Then they were like, women supporting women. I said, you guys are enablers.
They are enablers. What is women supporting women? Women supporting rubbish.
Don't mind them. They are just trying to get money off it. So they are just trying to make money. Because first of all, I can remember vividly when Gislova, when she had issues then, when she left Alafia for your palace at that time.
I didn't know about that. Somebody mentioned it yesterday. And Portable mentioned it again.
Maybe about 3 years ago, right? So, yeah, so they Gislova helped her to, get money from people, and they contributed a lot of millions. I could remember vividly. And I was like, okay, so what happened to that money they gave to her at that time? What did she do with that money? Knowing fully well that the palace, of course, isn't responsible for those kids. I think she has one.
She has one, just a child. Yeah.
Right. So for just one. So and
she left Alafin before Alafin died.
Exactly. Then my point is, so what happens to the likes of Queen Badira and the other queen that always dance on Instagram, that always sells clothes and all of that? What happened to those ladies? They were, is it not the same queen?
Exactly.
To the same thing. So what happened to those ones? They were able to manage their lives. They were able to move on after the demise of the king. And there was one of them that actually left the king before the king died.
I think, was it that Badira? Was it not Badira that left?
Was it Badira or the other queen that sells clothes? I can't remember her name. But she's very classy lady. She sells clothes on Instagram. So, and I'm like, so what happened to these people? Was it not the same thing y'all got married to? What are you doing with your life? So it goes to say that, number one, she's Olojuko Kuru. Forget it.
Ole.
She's Ole. She's used to they should contribute money. Then she will not come online, crying for you. Party. And my point is, how could you descend yourself so low to get married to Portable? And for the fact that Portable did not even get married to her legally.
Just kept her as a mistress.
Not even Bewaji. I don't think he got married to Bewaji legally. They are all baby mamas. So for the likes of Oniberry to work out, what about other?
Who is Oniberry?
Oniberry, she's one of Portable's baby mamas.
Is it the one that Coco Zaria wanted to? They had issues with.
Yeah. Okay. I think so. Yes. So I'm just like, so what happened to those kind of people? But this particular lady, I'm sorry, I pity her being a woman, right? But I don't understand the fact that people are contributing money for her. For what exactly? When you were at the Alafin's palace, for God's sake, there were connections. What were you doing with those connections? Badira was very smart. The other ladies were very smart. They made use of those connections. For God's sake, we're talking about a first-class king in Yoruba land. They made use of those connections.
Exactly. I mentioned it. That the connections are there to work on.
They were able to move on because they were very smart and they were able to move on. What happened to you? You are jumping from one bed to another. For Portable to say, oh, Loshe now, like you were into this, you were into that, and I laid you and your friends together. It was very, very demeaning. I felt ashamed on her behalf. Very, very demeaning. Shape and life. And even you've been with Portable for how many years now? Are you now telling me that you've not been able to get some things? Say this person are weary. Confirm weary. Like if you are very smart, you would know some little change. You'll be looking for way out like, okay, okay, somebody that belittles is so-called housewife.
Yes, so
and for the fact that you don't even have kids for Portable is very, very smart. Actually using those women. And Maripe, she's always talking about Kobimo, have a child for me. I want you to bear me a child. For God's sake, she is only using those things. That's the key. I won't bring it down. Let's talk about that. That's the truth. Because Portable is not even the kind of person that does something in a secret. Somebody that goes to Babalawo, don't fear power online. How can you descend yourself so low? Are you telling us that if you don't obey, you can't even mix with people? You can't even talk even you could be online, you can be an influencer, you can do something.
And stay within your means. Live within your earnings.
That's the problem, because she wants to use both straight. She wants to. You can see her face now. So I mean, I'm sorry, I can never. I can never contribute to such content because I was just looking at them on TikTok. I'm like, you see these people, they are just trying to make
Portable. No, Arike, we are not blaming Portable in this issue on this platform. We are not blaming Portable.
Nobody is blaming Portable.
Portable is smarter than them. Wọ́n fẹ́ gba owó Portable kan sá lọ ni. Ó gbọ́n jù lọ ni.
And Portable said something. Portable said she actually got in touch with him. So he also took advantage of her. And for the fact that, yes, I'm giving you money, I'm doing this, I rented an apartment for you. Portable is
kind
of guy. Portable is not the kind of guy that would do something for you and keep quiet. You know this guy.
There are so many men like Portable. My sister, there are so many men like Portable. Many men like that.
I think the government should do something about this Portable.
Government cannot do. Portable has not done anything. Kí ló ṣe tí Portable government máa ṣe nǹkan fún? What has he done?
Maybe the palace. Maybe they should want him to get Aláàfin matter off.
Ìyẹn la wá ń sọ. The Aláàfin, the Oyo state people, the Aláàfin, they should get across to him, write him a letter to take the name of Aláàfin off his mouth.
It is very.
It's very demeaning. It's very downgrading. It's very disrespectful.
Yeah, it is true. Those ladies are looking for money because, number one, they don't even appreciate themselves. They have low self-esteem. That's what I feel.
From palace to slum.
One of them that doesn't have low self-esteem is that Oniberi that walked out and she never went back to Portable. So I think this particular Dammy would come to her senses and take the bull by the horn and fight for her life. Do something. Local share. The problem is they cannot learn a trade. They want to be on Instagram, do this, do that. How can somebody, because you are feeding her, you are telling her not to do anything? Okay, she says she sells supplements, she sells hair. How can you be selling those kind of things?
Did you see the shop?
Come online to advertise.
To advertise.
I mean, I don't pity Asha. Me, I can never contribute.
Oh, like Okoni.
On TikTok and all of that. This is a lesson for women that depends on men.
Yep.
You have to do something.
Yep.
Not even Nigeria of today.
Yep.
You are sitting there, you for a man to come and So how are you different to Ashana in the titties?
Somebody said some. Somebody said some auntie. Benny.
I expect her right now. Go and learn a trade. Go and learn a trade. Get something doing. Push it online. Push it on advertise. You can advertise there. You start being an influencer. As a matter of fact, man, this is an opportunity. Lemon. Trust me, she can use this opportunity and talk to people. I can advertise for you. Bring your advert. People want to watch her now because people want.
Don't call me on my 347 and 240. I've left the number to call.
I just believe she would make.
Tosi, pè mí lórí line yẹn o. Go ahead, sis.
I just believe she would make good out of her life with this. But ma, for me,
she don't it for free money. She will make something out of her life. When they've given her free money again.
Don't be surprised she will go back.
And I will not be surprised any other lady will come with that same story. So far we keep indulging this kind of nonsense.
People are saying, don't go back to Portable. If you go back to Potani, she will go back to Portable.
Oh, you might Portable.
She will go back because of your story nowhere.
Apart from oye tó rí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, Portable ní pé kíní abẹ́ òun tóun bá ń bá sùn, àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń sọ jáde lẹ́nu. Nǹkan méjì ló máa ń móbìnrin takú tóbìnrin ọkùnrin gbà mí. There are two things that makes a woman stay where she's being insulted and abused. A woman with low self-esteem. If a woman loves porno, the porno enter her head. She no use brain. She fit stay there. If woman love money, she fit stay there.
Right. I just hope she doesn't go back. But we are here. We are watching. But me, I know she will go back.
All right, sis. Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Nice speaking with you.
Same here. Uzo. Now everything you talk. Now him. All right, if I miss your call, I'll call you back. I think this is this one, maybe this is one of the Obas or something. They need to talk to Portable. They need to write to Portable. He should take Alaafin's name off the shenanigans going on between him and that Queen Dammy. They can continue to mess themselves up and talk rubbish, but he should take Alaafin's name out of his mouth. I'm calling you back. I miss your call. Please kindly pick, the number to call is +1 240 351 9287. The number to call +1 240 351 9287. If I miss your call, I will call you back. Thank you, Memphis. The number to call +1 240 351. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Ẹ káàsán English yo. Kí má lò sà. Hey, okay. So baby mi ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. All right, you are online. Oh yeah, English. English la fẹ́.
Okay, I quickly want to tell you something about Nigerian girls. You see, I understand your perspective.
Okay.
When you are around, you apply emotions to them. You want them to reason and place value on themselves. But the reality is, 95 of them, they don't have values.
Kí ló dé?
When you see that, I'm just telling you the reality now. If you want to hear the truth,
okay, I want to hear the truth. Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm giving you the floor.
When you go into a relationship with the material benefits, anything you see there, you take it. And then let me ask you a question. Can a normal sense, a normal human being, a normal girl, look at the ladies that Portable, that they are having kids for Portable? All of them, look at them, sorry, please, what is enticing you with this guy? It's all about money. It's all about money. Everything is money. You look at them. So, and anything you see, when you are looking for money, anything you see, you take it and leave it. They continue. It's all about money. Ask them, what do you want? You will see a lady, you don't have a job. You can't feed yourself 3 square meals. The Indian guy want to use iPhone 16. She want to use the latest thing that Aduni is using.
I'm not even using iPhone 16. Oh, I'm using 14. I'm using 14 and 12.
No, you know what I'm just using is, even if you are using iPhone 20 Pro Max, you've worked for it. You didn't start yesterday.
Benny.
Well, these are the guys that they want to start today, and tomorrow they want to have a house in Lekki. They want to have 3 cars. They want to live everything flashy, but they are there. But guys are there, so give them, and you take everything you see. You understand? And that is it. That I'm sorry to say, I don't pity them. Because you see, every time you see them falling on the same thing, and now you come out and be doing pity, he maltreated me, but why? The same guy will still go and commit another crime, the same similar thing, mark it down. Because no value for yourself, and that's why I always tell that when you want to compare yourself with the Western world guys, they are not the same thing.
The Western world guys don't put money ahead of relationship. They don't. One ṣe ń kọ́ ni. Wọ́n ṣe ń kọ́ lọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọmọ yan wa ni. Especially the Black Americans.
Yeah, before you meet Oyibo girl, that lady, she's doing fine without you.
That's true.
She has a mortgage, she has a car, she travels for
with her own money.
Vacation. Without you, she doesn't need you. So when she tells you that all what I need from you is just love, I tell you, they don't born you well, make you not give that girl respect. And when they are not bringing anything to the table, ask them. They are not bringing zero.
Nigerian girls is saying that
They They are not bringing zero to the table. And the same thing, what do you want? I want a man that will take care of me. And that will
that statement, my brother, my darling brother, this statement you just mentioned, Oma, as a woman, Oma irritates me that I want a man to take care of me. Are you okay? At what age? Are you crippled? Go ahead.
You want somebody that will take care of you, then the Nigerian relationship, the day you start
take care of you, my foot.
You'll be inherited all our family problem. Is that the way it works?
Oh.
In abroad?
At all.
The way it works is opposite. You will inherit all their problem. And mommy is sick. I abroad because when they go to school, always expire. All the problem they could line it up. So when Portable is
rubbishing them.
You guys are not there. You are not there now.
That's true.
You are not there. Yeah. You are not there. Just like one time that Regina Daniel, she came online, she said she's advising married women. Who are you?
All of you, God bless you. I look at it when some girls will be like, they play. Ben.
Yes.
That is enjoyment wo ló fẹ́ enjoy yín bẹ́ẹ̀.
You know, she very flashy car, flashy car now. Everybody wants to be like Daniel, Regina Daniel now. They want to be like her. The young girls want to be like her. They want to be at least come on, place. I told you to be Regina Daniel. On your own.
I even see some parents say that is what they are praying for their children. I'll be like, wow. Wow.
And that's why I said
you don't even care about their child's happiness.
No. Happiness in there. Happiness in there. You can only continue to educate them. But majority want to drag him on later, they will not hear.
My brother, I would have tried abroad you be Naija. Mo fẹ́ bèrè nǹkan. Okay, I know you are speaking like somebody abroad. I want to ask you a question. I hear that all these ladies, it takes very little money to get them to off their pants and send video to you guys abroad. Is it true?
That one is the listing, though. I want to is the listing. I have like 3 guys that they are living. One is living from Canada, 2 are living from America. They have their hotel, and what they want to do, when you see their abroad guys that they want to go to Nigeria, they want to go and do 3 some in Nigeria. And Nigerian guys are there. One my copy shop, I can show the little about any loot there. And they will come there. In fact, somebody will mark how many weeks are you spending? I'm spending to one shit there. She might want to put them on so for you
on videos lórí phone eh.
Yeah.
Orí Portable pé o. Ẹni tó bá rò pé orí Portable ò pé ó ń pa ó ń tan rẹ̀ ni o. Orí Portable pé o. Portable head correct o. That guy him head correct o. He knows where he's coming from and he doesn't want them to take advantage of him. And the only way he can rescue himself is to do like person wey kolo. That's the only way he can rescue himself oh. He knows what he's doing oh.
Exactly.
Or else they will mess his life up and they will walk to the next man. Somebody destroy it. Is my gender.
Yeah.
Once they finish destroying him, they are ready to embrace the next man. So Portable knows what he's doing, you know.
Yeah. Exactly. Check inside the example. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it doesn't matter. So when you place value on money,
I want so much yeah.
There's nothing you want to do. Yeah. So whatever she see, there is nothing you want to do. There is not. I'm blocking our head. Relax. I'm going to yeah. But I try to give them to spend $200. To share $200 in Nigerians. If I want my camera here for watch live video, if I like to don't think where the bedroom, they don't invest no my video around for.
Share, you know, my African, you know, homo.
ilé tó bá fẹ́ bọ̀ tó bá fẹ́ wọn ní kí ló ṣe wọ́n ní God láti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ẹ ti gẹ̀ẹ́sì owó ló wà nílẹ̀ yìí náà o. ó dàgbé ẹ̀gẹ́tì kan tá à ń sọ yìí. Ẹ̀gẹ́tì kan ṣé ká kí n pè yín lẹ́yìn sí kí n gbé yín sórí call kí n gbé yín sórí fóònù mi kí n lè máa báyọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kó gbé òkè o sẹ́ẹ̀dì kìíní o nǹkan báyìí.
ẹ ṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe.
Àwọn kò sí nǹkan money is a big problem in Nigeria. When you see the way
fún àwọn tó ọmọṣẹ́ ṣe ni tó ọ̀dẹ̀ nítẹ̀lọ́rùn they are not contented ni contentment ni gbogbo kìíní. If you are contented whatever you have even if it is cheap is your money is better than this thing.
Àjáde ní ìjọba ìgbé yìí nǹkan bá sọ pé bí Portable ṣe wọ́n ràn wọ́rọ́ yẹn ẹni kò lọ ṣe wọ́n ràn wọ́rọ́ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ tó lájà láàjì náà.
Àbá what can fa.
Tó bá ń sunkún òní ríran ni you go see now bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn gan nípa kò lè fara ìwọ́lẹ̀ pé ṣé o lè máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé tí wọ́n tẹ̀ bá pàdé ní event.
Somebody say money can raise the dead in Nigeria. But
it is even before the country to was really
contentment in me. It's all about contentment. It gives you that pride.
Oh God, I can't believe it.
Hey, ladies, please. The little you are earning is enough. Earn your own money, please. Shocky me. Ẹ má ti shocky me jù.
Only 3.5 million. But the same useless girl, when she was soon any weekend, láti gba 100,000 away. Why? Kill the reason.
Really?
Only 3.5 million. Only 3.5 million. Only one account. But when she was so first on the weekend, láti gba 100,000 to buy $1 on Monday. Why?
Kí máa preach lọ. Àwọn ṣáà survive without ọkùnrin. Láìrówó gbà lọ́wọ́ ọkùnrin á survive. Story ni mo ń sọ. I've been doing business since age 22. I've been doing business since age 22. Okay, oh my brother. All right, Katugbe call me. All right, thank you. All right, please, if you call, don't stay long again, no. Now it's now getting very interesting. Please, if you call, don't stay too long again. If I miss your call, I will call you back. Don't worry. If I miss your call, I will give you a call back. Okay. All right, Aburo, you are on.
Sorry for calling on the wrong number.
Are you trying to contribute to the show? Save this number. Anytime I'm doing show, this is the number to call.
Okay, I thought you said we shouldn't call this number.
No, this particular one you are calling on is the one to call anytime I am doing show. I have told you, times without number.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, sorry.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add to I joined the show late.
Yeah, it's from the parents.
I watched the one you did yesterday night, and I just wanted to contribute in a little way.
Okay.
From my own standpoint, I think we have big issues in Nigeria. We just don't know. See, Mommy, you're saying contentment. Contentment in 2024 in Nigeria. Because if there was contentment, you will not be seeing so much money ritual. And when you're on be what you on by the year.
Then you want to rampant you. It's too much.
Listen, you just say it 2 days later, everybody's over it. Next, on to the next. So it's just too much. Nobody wants to work hard. Money shall be hard work. It takes sweat and blood.
Yes, and it takes time.
It takes time.
It's a progressive thing.
Because omoye hours to dúró àbí bóyá tó jókòó àbí omoye phone call to make omoye ẹ̀bẹ̀ tó bẹ̀ kí nǹkan tó work àbí ṣe tó bá ní poultry tó yẹ pé ó ti invest oríṣiríṣi àbí ṣe tó ní
English
okay ma Or is it people that sat down and thought about what kind of job they can do to build a company, to hire people with integrity? It takes a lot to make money. If you sit $10 down, if you sit down, we always use these people because they are big names. There are other people that are not famous, but they are making money in that country and they are doing it with honest work. They are doing, but in Nigeria now, people want to ball. You know when they say ballers, those ones don't have time to be chit-chatting with you and be thinking of the next best thing. They want to just quick money that they can buy car. Somebody that graduated secondary school yesterday wants to buy car. Mommy, how can I even work? You want to buy car. You don't want to buy Toyota. Those ones don't deal with Toyota. They want to buy big car because they want to do packaging. And mommy, you used to hear the word packaging. Everybody, packaging. What is that? What does that even mean? You cannot package. Okay, go and work. Go and do 8 hours
Bami,
or 16 hours.
Abeokuta is now the headquarter of Cutting Head. Take it or leave it. Sorry to cut you short. Somebody is asking question here. Abeokuta is now the headquarter of Cutting. Wọ́n gé ọrùn ṣeré l'Abẹ́òkúta ni. Wọ́n gé ọrùn àwọn èèyàn ṣeré ni. Tó ń ta orí anyhow l'Abẹ́òkúta.
I like the point that Uncle made. Somebody will have 3.5 in their account and they will still come and see because they don't want to work for what they already have. They want to keep making money without doing 5 minutes work. They want to make 3 million. What kind of work in this life do you want to do that would give you money within 10 minutes? I don't know that job. Maybe they should tell me. You want to swindle people? You want to do prostitution?
That swindling is another thing, yeah?
How many people have you heard now that say, even those people don't matter for you, because mommy, hair styling is a repeat business. People will always make hair. People will always wear clothes. People will always wear shoes. People will never go naked. In this life, that one thing, nobody will go naked. There will always be a reason for us to buy things. Food. People are not thinking. If you have 5 food sellers in the street, because why, mommy? People will always eat.
Eat, Benny.
Nobody wants to go the long road.
I think they don't want to earn small living. Anyone fair?
I'm a young 30-year-old lady. I know what my mates are achieving now. But when I look at them on Instagram, when I look at them on Facebook, I know that only if you are high-end, you are a professional. If you are a professional, I live in the US. Even those professionals, you know the amount of schooling they had to go through, the amount of student loan that they are
still paying.
That is backed up, that they are still paying. So they are just trying to live their life the best possible way without breaking the bank. And people will now sit down and you are expecting. Mommy, look at what our vice president said about this Kemi. Is it Badino show?
Oh, that's another something. You'll read details. You can send it to me, please. Go ahead.
And you're saying, and the vice president is saying Nigeria will be the most populated country. I say, you guys are mad. Because why would, of all things that you can expect from Nigeria, the expectations of Nigeria is population. That's what you are expecting, that Nigeria will be able to surpass the UK and the US of all things. Mommy, if the head of a nation is reasoning like that, what do you want us, the grassroots people, to reason like? You cannot say, by this so year 2030, we want to be the most popular or the most recognized in infrastructure or the most recognized in technology. It did not say that. But what are we known for in Nigeria? Prayer. And mommy, do you know that we have this mentality in Nigeria, savior syndrome? We always look for people to save us from our mess. We never take accountability for what we've done wrong. And it's eating deep. In fact, it has eaten deep. This one is not where it is eating deep. It has eaten deep into the system in Nigeria. A whole lady that was married to
somebody said Kemi Badenoch is a drama queen with a twist. I have not seen. I only saw. I have not read about that news, but I know there is something going on with Kemi and somebody. I will look at it later, and we can talk about it. Go ahead, sweetie.
You were married to a king. You were influential at some point in your life, and then you came down so low. Because first of all, she was low. Mommy, how many parents will watch that kind of fine girl, young, with full potential, go and marry? I respect that man for his authority and everything, but let's look at age comparison now. And what was the expectation of that girl? They know that that man is old. He's already not, in health. We all know. At some point, nobody lives forever.
Which one are you talking of now?
The king.
Oh, okay.
What were they expecting when that girl went to marry the king?
The king.
At that age? What kind of money will the king have that will make her so wealthy to the end of her life to train children? At some point, she has to work. It is simple. It's either she does business, or she goes to school, or she becomes a professional. But none of that was put in accountability. Everybody is there praising Regina Daniel up and down. Regina Daniel this, Regina Daniel that. Do you know the kind of cry Regina Daniel is doing in a house? People with the jeep and the...
envy for one day. I never for one day. I never envy the likes of Okoyatu, Shade for one day. He pray for that kind of life for myself, or my child, or my daughter. Never.
Never. That tells you that people the parents are damn selfish.
Very.
They are selfish sort of people. They are not looking for the happiness of nobody. Either somebody has marital happiness or not. As far as money is concerned, they are all living large.
They are able that kind of life.
They are able to buy car. They are able to travel abroad. Is that all to life?
I wonder.
Is that all to life? Okay, some people might not truly be able to afford all of those things that I mentioned, but they are happy, they are healthy, they are living life, they are not worrying. This Regina is now, she'll be thinking, she will not see a fine young man. Okay, drift, I can tell you that one for free. Okay, and then she will console herself again and say, at least I have money. But is money all to life? Is money all to life?
All right, I think if I go call you,
people are dying. Oh, mommy, let me just let you know. The way things are now in Nigeria, people don't want to work. It's getting worse and worse.
Continue.
That's why it's easy to kill. You see, they won't kidnap kidnap one law, law. You know, they are.
I will call you back if I miss your call. All right, dear, can you call Elumi?
There's a lot of things that need to be done fixed in Nigeria. It's just too much. I don't think it's going to end soon. Okay, ma.
Thank you, dear. The number to call is +1 240 351 9287. Somebody said, Auntie, go to Telegram and type hookup. You will be shocked beyond imagination. It's like a business that's more buoyant than food business self. Ladies sell themselves openly while men are there bargaining on them like meat and pepper. Wow. Emi o ti any Telegram. Anytime I download it, let's get in my delete it because I don't have the space to have it. Anyway. So that means things are getting worse. So I won't blame that my sister that we discussed yesterday, and she said, I will never let my children, if they bring somebody from other country, I think I will allow them than to mingle with what is going on, because you don't know who is who now. You know, especially, God help you, your child goes to, I'm trying to call you back. Oh, okay. Can you turn off the other phone?
Hello, ma.
You are on. Turn off the other phone, please.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Actually, I just want to chip in some things.
Go ahead, please. I'm still hearing myself. I will turn your phone off. I will turn your call off.
Okay, sorry, ma.
It's my rule. Happened. If you are calling me, turn off the other phone, then you can hear yourself later.
Yeah, I know. Portable is in pain of what he has spent
on that girl. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, he's in highly pain. And this is
and they know how to collect money. They don't want the man to react.
Like what wanted to just be getting so many girls, impregnate them, let them have a baby, like 20 children, then they will go and take care of themselves. But I thought that lady is claiming like is proving too smart on Portable.
Yeah.
And the thing is, our country is highly bad. There's no job. There is hungry everywhere.
That is why you can see people selling their nudes on the internet for 100,000, 50,000. You can easily cost for and say, hey, Joe, my something is rising. What's going on? Okay, let me open it for you. You understand? It's because there's, we just need to pray for Nigerian people so that they will be able to see.
Did you say pray? Did you say pray?
Yes, pray for. I mean, we should we need to them to be able to survive till 2027. In this regime, we found ourselves.
I think it's been on before Tinubu. So this is not about Tinubu's case now. It's not about Tinubu factor.
Yes, ma'am.
It's been happening before Tinubu.
A plastic of Pepsi right now is 500, 550. A pet of Pepsi.
Pepsi Coke.
500, 5. Yes, like the pet, Tinuke, Kekere, is 500, 550 now.
Drink Pepsi Coke?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Confirming from anybody in Nigeria. It's 500, 550, 450. That is how much they are selling a Pepsi pet. The small one.
Regular one that you can just buy and drink once.
Yeah, that you can just buy for 120, 100 naira before. Is highly tough in Nigeria.
But are we saying there is no job? There are people surviving without doing all this nonsense.
Companies are quitting in Nigeria. It's not encouraging, man.
Yes, you are right.
People are running away. The system is.
I think the last caller was more right in saying that these people are more interested in how quick and fast they can get money. They are not interested in step by step. Look, my brother, hold on. During our time, we had some people that wanted this fast money too. It's all about where you are coming from, the background, your training, and the kind of parents you have. I think it's more about that. Some parents will not even bother. They will embrace it. Is it not in our society we are hearing that we have parents of association of Yahoo parents?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. When you look at it, what will make a parent to encourage his child or his sons to be doing Yahoo?
Greed. I will say greed.
Because there's no job.
No, I will say greed.
Yes, ma'am. We have a lot of graduates.
It's greed of somebody who wants to have money at all costs. Oh, they can't tell me one about lossy.
It's because we are in this country.
No. I once lived in Nigeria, and I remember life was tough for me at a point too.
Yes. Once you travel outside the country, you work and you see your money and you make your money.
My brother, we all lived. I was in Nigeria till I was in my late 40s. And as at that time, we still have people who stand on the streets of Harlem and everything. I've gotten to a stage in my life.
It's not much like this. Like, it's not much. But right now, it's highly.
Okay.
90% of they are into prostitution.
Okay. I agree that the country is tough, but people are surviving without it, without doing what they are doing.
Let us talk to. Yes, man. Sorry for this. Let us talk to your candidates.
Who is my candidate? Emilokon. Osalo. Shemboshe. Osalo. No, in other words, he wants to blame everything on Emilokon. You heard what he said, and he ran away. Okari. Why did you run away? 2 more calls, then we round up. Kò síṣẹ́ ni èèyàn kan fi
Hello.
Hello, you are on.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, ma. Good day, ma. Hello.
You are on. Oh, when you will be listening to two phones, there's no how you will know. You will know I'm responding.
No, I'm not with. I'm not with the two phone, ma. I'm not with the two phone. Oh, mom, are you listening to me, ma?
I'm listening.
Yeah. Don't listen to that guy now. Yeah, don't listen to that guy, because when I was in Nigeria, because Nigeria not living no one. When I was in Nigeria, and daddy me, ìyàwó mẹ́rin ni daddy mi fẹ́. So they pay like, who want no one. They have, my dad have money, and it's not taking care of us. It's not taking care of us. More than also Nigeria. Pẹ̀lú tó yẹ jẹ́ pé ó lè fún wa or something like that. Mi ru pọnpọ́n now. Mo ru pọnpọ́n tí máa lọ ṣe bricklayer or something like that. Tó lè di pé Ọlọ́run gbà the same daddy mi náà ló gbé mi wá sí America or something like that. Because ìṣẹ́rí àwọn ọmọ sí wọn ò fẹ́ ṣe kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ ní. Wọn ò fẹ́ wọ́n like owó ni. Tẹ́ bá rí wọn lórí TikTok náà, you will see that tẹ́ bá ní wọ́n ṣí pátálẹ̀, wọ́n máa ṣí pátálẹ̀ lórí TikTok.
Nígbà tó ń ṣí pátá báyìí sí ta ló wá máa fẹ́ wọn àbí wọn ò ní má rì ni.
Ṣebí there's a time that I watch Very Dark Man show, and this girl. They were talking to this girl, and then this girl was it was with her mother.
Yes, I saw that video, and the mother was there. I saw it.
Yeah, I was crying like, I want to see Nigeria. Even though I want to see Nigeria, they don't want to they don't want to work. Most people complaining now, they're making like 700 naira every day. They don't want to do anything.
And now today you have relocated. I was watching a video that somebody sent to me. That person, the woman is not a Nigerian. The woman is, I think, I don't know the country. BBC took the documentary. I hope I can access it here. The woman said she's a farmer and she's doing very well.
Yeah, she was doing farming, yes.
Yeah, she said the only thing she regretted is not starting early.
Yes. I'm on see of the she said it. And most of our parents, even though there's a time Timo lost in Nigeria, like that was last year ago. Timo around 13, 14 years old. I won't be going. Other I was in auto be other I was in hotel.
How old? How old?
Even though mo lo ṣe bọ́lá pé US Army ní mi and then mo tún lo ṣáàsì mi pé àwọn àmì dẹ̀ tẹ̀lé mi lẹ́yìn mo tún lo ṣáàsì mi pé ẹ kò ní mo láti sọ fáwọn àwọn òtẹ́ yẹn ni pé ẹ bá lé wọn kó màá ní.
Please, can you do English because of others? Can you do English? Can you repeat what you just said in English?
Because I'm US Army and I have a Nigerian Army with me at that time because I always have a Nigerian Army. And I tell those hotel employees that if you don't kick them out of the hotel, I'm going to call the cop on them. And they have to kick them out. Like they're like 30, 40 years.
13-year-old minors.
In Lagos Island.
Wow.
Imagine during our time, I can't even go outside.
Girl. Children are not even protected anymore. Minors.
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn tó yẹ lẹ́ máa rán ọmọ 14, 15 years lórí TikTok tó dẹ̀ ṣe rálẹ̀. Kò sójú títì mọ́.
Because there is no child protection in Nigeria náà ni.
Yeah,
that is not supposed to happen.
Kò sí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ tó dárò àwọn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ̀, àwọn gan dún wọn náà, wọ́n dún wọn. Ìtòrí ẹ̀ ni kò ṣe sílọ̀ ọmọ náà, kò ṣe sílọ̀ ọmọ náà. Ẹ máa rí kánsẹ́lọ̀ tó ń bọ ọmọ kékeré sùn náà. Kánsẹ́lọ̀ abọ́ ọmọ 14 years sùn náà. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà nìyẹn. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Dammy yẹn, because Dammy yẹn ó wà solo fún kinní ni because fún portable ni. Ó wà solo, kò ṣe fún portable ló jẹ́ tó fẹ́ tẹ Dammy. Portable kò ṣe fún portable ló jẹ́ tó fẹ́ Dammy. Because gbogbo wọn ni ẹ máa wo gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ mo ò lè jóbi ti fẹ́ portable yẹn tó bá mi sùn lẹ́ẹ̀kan lásán mo máa bí ni.
Good evening.
I was just trying to buttress what a couple of people have said. And
no audio. Sorry, somebody tried to call in. Sorry. Go ahead, my sister.
Okay. So I'm still,
how about now? Can you hear me now?
I'm still, yes, I can hear you.
No, not you. Sorry. Can you people hear me on YouTube? Can you hear me? Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So I believe the value system in Nigeria is broken. It didn't just start now. It started from when people were really young. So
when people were what?
Look at the West, when people were young, from when they were kids. If you look at this Western world, right, look at the kids in school. There is, like, I will use UK as an example. There's something about UK. If you see kids in school, you cannot tell the difference between a child from a wealthy home or a child from a not so wealthy home.
That's true.
Okay. And
it was like that when we were growing up, my sister. During my own time, it was like that, yeah.
Exactly. And one thing is they try to maintain that equality so that nobody is getting pressured to
intimidated
to have money overnight. And another thing, I know you say things a lot about churches. I know that is also a huge contributory factor, but tonight is not for that.
For church, yes. I purposely didn't want to talk there because they are part of the reason why everybody is after money too.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So when you look at UK, for example, I will use this as an example. People, even the whites here, a lot of them are not earning much, but they are contented.
That's true.
A lot of people are on minimum wage.
I've
seen a salary, a job post before. It was like maybe 20,000 per annum. And I'm wondering, how will this person survive? Right? And they're still out there looking for people to buy for money. Right? So it's just the value system. And that value is so deep, it's so entrenched in, the problem is so entrenched in a lot of people's minds and the pepper them that people see on social media.
Pepper them, thank you.
So, Nigeria has this advantage of population. I have read the case study before that was treated at Harvard University. So the case study mentioned this huge opportunity that Nigeria poses because of the population. If somebody decides that, what I will do is I will make purpose. I will package it for breakfast for people going to work. People will purchase it.
God bless you.
People can.
The population is there. God bless you.
To do it.
God bless you.
Everybody profiles jobs. People will be like, look at this one looking like a driver. Is driver not a job? People drive buses in the UK. They earn a lot. People that drive trains, they earn a lot. People leave Nigerian banks.
Japa here, to drive, before you can even drive on the roads in the UK is a Herculean task. So people profile jobs. And again, people can go to Ikoyi, you can knock on doors, you can package yourself. I offer cleaning services, but nobody wants to do that.
God bless you.
If people do it, they will get money. People make here, like you said, people offer various services, and the leverage is on the population. So you look at, if I service 100 people, if I package puff and I sell it to 200 people a day, what will I make? But nobody wants to go through that stress. Everybody wants quick money. So that when I go to church, they call who wants to sow seed of 10 million naira. I can quickly jump up. I can package and show myself on Instagram. So
somebody said that is where purchasing power of goods and services is now low in Nigeria.
People will eat.
Somebody said the purchasing power is low now.
I haven't been to Nigeria in a while, but I know people will eat. And another thing I've noticed, even with Niger vendors, I keep wondering, how will these people make it? Because even the ones that have few followers on the social media, when you inquire, make inquiry, they profile you, they talk to you anyhow, and I'm thinking, if you are there to make money.
Somebody said purchasing food or daily need is not low. Somebody has countered that comment that for food and other daily needs is not low. And that was what I was even thinking before I saw the comments now. People will eat. No matter what, people will eat.
It depends on how you package yourself. You go to VI, supply 3 banks. Target banks, package your breakfast, packaging. Let people, maybe puff or whatever, or make pie with drink. Make a good packaging and smile. Let your customer service exude good customer service. Because that's one thing that lacks in a lot of vendors in Nigeria, and then they'll be crying that they are not making it. That is one particular thing that I've noticed with a lot of vendors in Nigeria, and I'm thinking, have you actually...
Sincerity, my darling sister, sincerity is another thing with Nigerian vendors.
Yes, ma'am.
Sincerity.
So a lot of people don't believe they have to be sincere. They have to offer good customer service. They have to be able to compromise. They have to go to extra lengths. You know how it is here. Where I have been in the UK for a while, and the customer service here is top notch. When you get something from, there's something about, this customer analysis. I just really don't want to go into it, but there's something about the customer advantage. One, the power of the competitor. Once a customer identifies the competitor, then you are done. People don't care about repeat customers in Nigeria. You mentioned something earlier that people, if somebody makes here, people will keep making here. So this person that made here, and you have not seen the person, have you even checked and see what happened? We haven't seen you? I hope everything is okay. Things like that. That is how you grow business. That is how you get repeat customers, because you have more opportunity with your repeat customers than new customers. You are sure, you are certain of steady income with repeat customers, and it lacks in a lot of people. So most of those vendors, they would rather do the Olosho that will bring in quick money rather than relying on the work of their hands. And I don't want to take too much of the time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You see, she said something that reminded me of something. One thing I find out with most of our people, they are not ready to take risk. We are not risk takers. Only very few Nigerians are ready to take risk in life. Somebody mentioned something here now that, for example, you have people back home. They would rather prefer family sending them money back home. And you find that they are living far, far better than you to while abroad. There are some of them who on social media gather people who they know is abroad and they don't want to work. They know by the time they go around, the same bill they will present to me is the same bill they will give to more than 10 people. When I give them the money, they will not tell the next 9 people that somebody has given them the money. They will collect it. It will take another 2-3 months. They come back with another need. So are you telling me we pay Shawon me on 347? Please. For the fact that I give you my numbers, when I'm doing show, I give you the number to call already. The number to call is +1 240 351 9287. Stop calling my 347. I don't want nobody calling my 347 or my 240. Please, they are my private numbers. I've told you countless times. Please, 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 please. I keep begging all the time. Please. When I'm doing show, this is the number to call. Hello, you are online.
Hello, good afternoon, John.
Good afternoon. And I think we should be getting ready to round up. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to. I really want to appreciate that last caller. She is
very intelligent. Yeah.
Very brilliant of a lady. She just set everything up. You see, Auntie Adonai, to me, the number one problem that is going on in Nigeria is completely greed. Nigerians are very greedy.
You are right.
Greed is the thing that is causing all these problems, like all this madness that is going on, starting from the politicians all the way down to the masses.
Yeah.
A typical Nigerian a typical Nigerian cannot be like, oh, let me take 2% loss just to get, sales and get more customers towards me. Then when I get all my customers, I will increase my price up to the level where the normal price is supposed to be. A lot of Nigerians don't want to do that. Instead of redoing percentage to reduce the percentage of the loss just for them to get crowd that will patronize their businesses, they will rather kick the price up more percentage just to make more money than the rest people that is right beside them. When I was growing up, man, my grandmother in father's side, my grandmother in mother's side, both of them owned businesses, clothing businesses. They were selling clothes in Tinubu Square. And during those days, I would say Nigeria was a little bit good, not all that good, a little bit. Fast forward till today, most of the children that they are going to school today in Nigeria, that they are all graduating, most of them don't have a hand job, like a hand work to learn, like maybe like hairdressing, tailor, none of that. They go to school. Some of them kind of like have a dropout. They drop out of school.
Most of them drop out.
Most of them drop out. They drop out of school. The next thing is they're waiting for a man that is going to kickstart their career for them.
That's very irritating.
And that's where the problem lies. So I understand, like, the economy of Nigeria is hard. No doubt about that. We can't dispute that.
Yeah.
But when an economy is hard, that doesn't mean that the only way of survival is to wait for somebody else to come and help you survive.
Yep.
So the caller that was saying that was calling in, I mean, that's his own opinion. He's entitled to his opinion. But you can't say that because of the country is super hard, then we should give room for what? Unnecessary, like disgusting behaviors. Because the country is hard, that doesn't mean that you now give room for disgusting behaviors. I have a lot of female cousins in Nigeria, right? All of them now, they all have hand jobs that they are doing. Even they all graduated from university. One of them is doing tailoring. One of them she's a hairstylist. Another one is a party management. She's a party manager. All of them now, they are making their own money. They all got married. They sponsor themselves. In their marriage, they even went 50-50.
In Nigeria? In Nigeria?
Yes, they are in Nigeria.
Oh, that's good.
They are in Nigeria as we speak. They are in Nigeria. They never came to the United States. They lived in Nigeria. They were born and raised in Nigeria. And they're doing absolutely well. They are not using their degrees. They are not using their college degrees to work, but they are using their handwork to work. The one that is doing tailoring, she had a chance to process a visa for herself to travel to the United Kingdom and go study more in tailoring in the United Kingdom. The one that is doing like hairstylist, she's in Nigeria, and they are all married. They all have their kids. So orientation
from where they are coming from.
Exactly. So it is the family. Is it like you said, ma? It is a family value.
Yeah.
Once there's a family value, it is your duty as a member of that family to continue the legacy of that family value. A lot of people in Nigeria, family value has gone into the thin air.
Into the bin.
It has gone into the bin. There is no family value. So a child cannot be like, oh, I will never disrespect my last name to go sleep with a politician.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand where a lot of, I listened to everybody that called. Everybody have their own point, but that doesn't mean that because the country is hard, then you go open your leg down for the next man. No, that is not done. It is not done. You are not disgracing yourself. You are disgracing the whole clan, the whole family.
And you know what? Such people, even when they have money, it's now become part of them. They still do it. And that's why even here in abroad, despite that some women have opportunity to work, they still depend on men here paying their bills and opening legs for every man that comes their way. Yeah, America not anymore. So yes. So it's not about Nigeria alone. It's about what is part of you.
Yeah, it happens.
How can you come into America where there is job, where you can have job, you have job to do? You are still waiting for men to come and be paying your bills, and you don't care as many that comes in. It's happening right here in America among our people.
Yeah. So like just to give other people a time, for me.
Okay, somebody said even in UK.
Yes, my own submission is greed is the number one priority. Is the biggest problem here.
Yeah.
It's greediness. It's just greed. Greed is the number one problem here.
Yeah.
That's my submission, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. I've had a case of a lady, and some guys were talking about her, and they were like, Omo baby any. This is America, not Nigeria. Omo baby any. Oh, babe Timothy Debe. The other one will say, you need dirty lomonye. I'm talking about a woman now, not a young girl. Lady yen. Kuma si leni ti lady yen o ma le latan fun, and I was like, wow. As in, wow. A mother, all because of what? It's not as if she doesn't have work. She just wants men to pay her bills. Any woman who wants a man to pay her bills will open leg for anybody. And in the process, even after, when they have their own money, it has become an habit. And habits are difficult to break. Very difficult to break. And when you do all these things, many people forget your children are there. No, my inherit. Because people who know you now will now be like, Omo Lagbaja, yeah. Because that's mama. The mama now, everybody, they shook something there now. I know the mama. Your children will have now inherit. God help you if your child can't be girl. They will now inherit the name that is not their own. Habits are difficult to break. Once something is part of you, it is part of you. Hopefully, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to stop at this point. We've really tried almost 3 hours. I'm tired already. I never planned to get to this hour. And hopefully, once you have that entitlement mentality, God bless you. Laziness will be a calling. Now to open church remain or church of Punani. Anybody will be say, I personally have, I don't know, and I keep saying I think it's the way I'm brought up, and I'm glad I was brought up that way. I was brought up to earn my own money. I was brought up that it is wrong a man that is not my husband to give me money. And I think I love it because it boosts my self-esteem, my pride. And after practicing it for years, and it is part of me. I love the feelings it gives. Spending my own money, living my own money, and being disciplined. You see all these things. All these young ladies, they think they are enjoying life. They think they are playing. Oh, by the time your future, your past will come knocking at your door. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa bẹ̀ ẹ̀wẹ̀ mọ́. That past that you have lived recklessly, consciously, not because somebody forced you, that you have deliberately decided to live. It is the day you don't expect it will come knocking. And shame is an understatement. That is if it doesn't destroy your future. Honestly, you think money is everything. Yes, money is good. You need it to pay bills. You need it to live by. But I will tell you, money with contentment is the greatest asset any woman. I'm not going to talk about men now. The greatest asset any woman can ever have. Because if you are the type that is contented, you don't care about what Tolu has. You don't care about what Tope is wearing. You don't care, as long as you can afford it. Whatever you have, you will be contented with what you have. This is a character, a quality every lady, young and old, should imbibe. Contentment. Contentment will keep you from doing what you are not supposed to do. Contentment will keep you having self-pride. And you see all men, one thing with us women is because is what we don't understand is, look, men, when men come to you and they come and you allow them, they are catching fun. It is a pride for men when they sit together to start counting the number of, they count women as their conquest. Mi ti ẹ lè káyé obìnrin tí mo ti bá ṣe láyé mi. Is a pride for them. How many women can say mi ò ti ẹ lè káyé ọkùnrin tó ti bá mi sùn? Can you say it? If they ask you, can you proudly mention the number of men you have dated? Can you proudly mention the number of men tó ti kọjá lára ẹ? Because it is not in the place of women to be pride, to take pride in ọkùnrin tó bá ti bá sùn, tí ò dẹ̀ fẹ́. Tí ò dẹ̀ fẹ́. But men can say it. It is not, that's why I keep saying it is not the same world for us. We rule differently. Men have a place where they rule. We have our own place where we are the queen. We rule in that world. Where men rule, we can't rule there. Where we rule, men cannot rule there. So it's a different world. If you know this, you will be careful. That is all I will say. And as for àwọn Aláàfin, the Ọ̀yọ́ people, please, we are calling on prominent Ọ̀yọ́ people to kindly call Portable to order concerning this issue. The issue on ground is concerning Portable and Dammy. It should limit whatever he's saying to Dammy. If need be, the Royal House of Aláàfin can write a letter to Portable to stop mentioning Aláàfin with his case with Dammy. This is very, very necessary. The way he keeps robbing that office is a disgrace and embarrassment to indigenes of Oyo State. It is not something of pride. Yes, I'm a power back balori ohun gbogbo. Wọ́n fẹ́ Dammy. Maybe he shouldn't have, maybe he should have. But the bottom line is, whatever is going on between Dammy and Portable should have nothing to do with the Aláàfin at this point. The Royal House is respected. It's supposed to be a respectable house and seats and name. But now it's being dragged on social media courtesy of Queen Dammy, and this shouldn't be. The Aláàfin shouldn't have married Dammy in the first place. And Dammy is not the only one, but Dammy has proved that she's a girl that is not well brought up. And whatever is going on with her and her boyfriend, they should limit it to themselves alone. And on this note, my name remains Real Talk with Auntie Aduni. My name remains Auntie Aduni, and the name of my page remains Real Talk. And thank you for joining me. Thank you for staying true all through. Until I come your way again, I want to appreciate your presence, your calling, your comments, your shares, and your contribution to the show. Thank you, everyone. And I hope some people have been able to take something out of it. I really have to go now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone on TikTok. I appreciate you guys. Love you. No, I'm not coming out again. I fẹ́ pa mí ni. Coming out, báwo? Can you imagine? I never finished and they asked me whether I dey come out again. Kuku pie me. Kuku pie me. Ineka agreed. They failed. Abita ló sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ilesha. Yeah, they failed. All right, guys, not coming out again today. I'm done for today. So, do have a good evening. Bye-bye.